Hey, Hung Dominique, how you doing? I'm gonna fuck around and play a game for a while today and talk to myself. I hope you're excited. I am. Except I'm boring, so I won't have much to talk to myself about. So I'll probably just play this goddamn game. Speaking of butt fucking. Oh my gosh, and Pill L's here too. Happy Sundays. I apologize if you heard me say butt fucking on a Sunday, but I did. Uh, I shouldn't have done that. Butt fingering. Happy butt fingering Sunday, everybody. Did you all? I don't know who all was in here the other day. There's a guy online on the internet. You know, it's crazy, right? People are on the internet these days, digital ones and zeros. And he made he made an Indian simulator, and he just made like a UK simulator. So I don't know who all saw it, but I did play the Indian simulator, and I'm going to play the UK simulator. Fuck it. We got 5 fucking people in here. God damn. I better play it now while I've got an audience. Jesus Christ. Let me find it. Well, that's the legless woman. Don't want to play that yet. I'll play it in a minute. Now you get to see me as slowly as possible. Go to the video and share it. Is this cocksucker? Oh my God, there it is. Yes. UK simulator. So for those of you that have followed some of the news over there, well, you have an idea what you're about to see. Steve Wolf, please send link. I sent you the link. I sent it to you. I put it in your email. Or did? I think I did. I thought I hit send. I did. I titled it Vroom Vroom. Oh, and we also have big news for those that are giant fans of Resident Evil Code Veronica, as I am. Resident Evil Veronica, no code, is coming March 27th. What? They sent link to the vids. I don't know what. I don't know.
Really feels today. The streets, the fear, and the silence. The truth is, parts of Britain are being surrendered to Islam gangs, and everyone knows it.
What's this? Sorry, you're arresting me for saying that?
You're being arrested on suspicion of hate speech.
For telling the truth. Look at this country.
Help! Help! He's got my daughter! Help me! Do something!
Calm down, ma'am. We'll file a report. Move along, please. Let them pray. Said London feels dangerous now. That's not a crime.
Stop resisting.
They're fighting right there. I only posted the truth. You're arresting me for a post while they're beating each other in the street.
Delete the post.
This country's finished.
Leave me alone.
Where you going, love? He said something racist to me.
He said something racist. I heard it.
I got stabbed. I can't breathe.
He can't breathe. That's for sure. Well, I'd love to have laughed, but that's just an accurate description of the UK right now. It's just like, Oh my God! Yeah, sure, I stabbed that guy, but he said something racist. That's way worse. I'll work with this woke Fago drinker, and please, I hope you can figure out what word I'm trying to say. Not too early in the day. I work with this one woke Fago drinker that if anyone slips up and mentions something like Henry Nowak, he'll go, "But what about all the times MAGA will attack somebody for no reason?" And then he'll just make up something that has never happened. Oh, I heard in the farms of Missouri, there's these roving groups of MAGA bikers everywhere. And they're boomers. They're 75 years old and they're just waiting for a minority to be going down a dirt road. Pale Ale mentioned something pretty good. I mean, when in doubt, whenever you get upset at the world, at the UK, big busty Asians will make you feel.
台風6号は現在沖縄を通過中です。進路予想では関東には3着に到達予定です。交通への影響が大きいので最新の情報にご注意ください。
That one better have made you feel good. Oh, now what about this big one?
Hey, flip me back over. This isn't nice.
Oh, big tortoise woman, but I mean, something on her was big. I mean, give me that much at least. Oh, what's this? I think it's an Asian.
What is this called?
Hamburger.
Big Mac.
Big
What is
Mac.
this called?
Hamburger.
McSpicy chicken filet burger.
McSpicy
What is
chicken.
this called?
Blah, blah, blah. What?
Pan grilled chicken sandwich.
Pan grilled.
What is this called?
Sandwich. Who knows?
Double cheeseburger.
Double cheeseburger.
What is this called?
I don't know.
McChicken.
McChicken.
What is this called?
Hamburger.
Filet-O-fish.
Filet-O-fish.
What is this called?
I don't know.
Sausage and beef burger.
Sausage
What is
and
this
beef
called?
burger. I don't know.
BLT double beef burger.
BLT
What is this called?
What?
Thick Angus Max burger with bacon.
What
What is this called?
I don't know.
Thick Angus Max burger with cheese.
Well, I think I hit my chesty quota. So I did see something funny in real life. I didn't get to record it, obviously. Anyone that lives anywhere near here knows it don't rain very fucking often, and when it does, hey Dominic, thanks. I'd like to think I'm pretty good at shit replying. Like I said, I got a boring job and it's stressful, and I can blow off steam pretty easy by like just shit talking on the internet. I don't really make a ton of posts, but I'll reply to motherfuckers all day long. I saw something funny yesterday. I went to go pick someone up at the airport after I dropped them off. Over on that side of town, the bad side of town, Irving. Boo, Irving. Irving's a shithole. God damn, I don't like it over there. Anyway, it started a downpour, something fierce. It was bad. It was fucking bad. And I drive the little car. I drive the little car from Austin Powers, okay? And I'm driving back, and and you probably, I know it's bad to say that there are stereotypes out there like Asian drivers are bad. Well, I mean, Indian, Asian, that's close enough anyway. But on the way back, this Indian woman in front of me, she just stopped in the middle of the goddamn road and put on her blinkers. Now, it wasn't dangerous because we were all driving like 5 miles an hour. But like she just stopped. She didn't even pull off to the side. She just stopped in the road. And as I went around her, because it was a 3-laner, as I went around her, I like looked in and I got this clear shot, and it's just fucking just India from India woman, and she had both of her hands up like this and was just going bah, bah, bah. She was so terrified of the fucking rain. I mean, it was bad, but I mean, not bad enough to where I thought, man, I better just stop my fucking car and start screaming. I just went to the mall. That was about all my excitement. And I got a really filthy shirt from Spencer's. Yo, Rudy Bagger, God almighty, it's been a hot minute. I ain't seen you in a while. Thank you for coming by. I'm boring. You know, there's not much going on over here. Loaded fucking goddamn Kool-Aid pineapple. It don't take no hour to make $15. God. Speaking of loaded pineapples.
And y'all need to stop saying that people is lazy and don't want to work. Cause truth be told, baby, we just tired of being slaves. All I see is masters and plantations when I look on Indeed. Cause who finna do all that work for the amount of money that y'all trying to pay people? And to be honest, it don't take no hour to make no $15. Gen Z, keep standing on business, baby. Cause ain't nothing like a strong mind and some confidence. Okay. Out of control, baby. Out of control. Ooh. Baby, I don't know. What you say? Baby.
That goes much longer. I actually never listened past that part. so there you got the extended cut. You had to get the international CD from Japan that has like the extra tracks and the extended cuts. It's like the hoops I had to jump through to get the Ministry Just One Fix extended MTV music video cut, which nowadays you can get in 1 second. But back in the 1900s, you're like, why does this sound different than the CD? This sounds completely different than the CD. And it didn't have any extra credits or anything on it either. It was just like, it's just different. Anywho, hey, what's going on in the chat, guys? Is that Godfrey? That's that Chad Zumach fella's collared friend. God, that Cheeto dust is disgusting. It's like okay, so you might not know it by looking at me, but I do have me some of them collared shirts. Well, I mean dress shirts, not collared like, you know, plantation workers. But like I got me some of them fancy shirts from the Hug Boss and the Ralph Lauren. I got some of them, and I had this one white one because, well, you know, and I had one fucking Cheeto, and I ended up looking like the sun. You can't get anywhere near white with a Cheeto or anything like it. You just don't. Just refuse it. Just know. I know what's going to happen. Duh. Collard green. Oh, hell no. Nah. But yeah, collard greens, that's what I meant. That's what I was talking about. When you work in the garden or on a plantation, that's what I was getting at. People that are picking collard greens. That didn't mean nothing else. It didn't mean nothing else. I have collared Cannibal Corpse shirts. This band I'm wearing today, I cannot pronounce. They're from Sweden. I like them. I even imported this shirt from Sweden, paid duties, probably tariffs, I don't know. And I can't even say their name. What's going on in the Dabbleverse today? Seems like we got a lot of dabblers in here. Has anyone else crashed out and lost their YouTube channel? Like, who all has lost their YouTube channel now? Didn't MLC lose theirs, or they just get like randomly suspended? I know Karmic lost his. I don't know. I don't keep up with nothing. Unless you invite me on your show, I don't know what the fuck is going on. I barely know what's going on in my life. So every time someone tells me something new, I'm like, wow, that's shocking. I didn't know. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And in fact, like, you might find this shocking, but I caught a little bit of it on tape. Like, after I purchased the last shirt of mine, well, they came up to me on the street and they were just demanding money. Some may say I'm Goya Maxine. I can say ABBA. I can't even spell it. It's here. I can't look down. I don't want to take my shirt off because I want to keep the amount of abdominal muscles I have secret. I have no cap for real. I have Cannibal Corpse pajama bottoms. They're in the ottoman behind me. You can kind of see it. You see the brown? That's an ottoman. It's a biggin. That's what she said. And inside of that ottoman, that's a biggin. That's what she said. Is my Cannibal Corpse jammies. Coys in the hood. That's beautiful. Steve, have you got under 100 followers yet? No, you're right. That's exactly true. It's like I mean, even shit when AI was brand new, me and some of my friends, we would just use those, like when it was a big deal to just make pictures, just make still pictures. We would use all the free ones that we could to just make hey, make these couple of random words, a death metal band, like, I don't know, like, make my CeraVe night cream into a death metal band. And then it would just it would look like a spider that got punched with a fistful of barbed wire. And it's a CeraVe. It's just a great night cream to help, reinvigorate your facial skin cells, not facial. Do not give yourself a facial. Give yourself facial rejuvenation through a good nighttime cream. Again, that just keeps sounding dirty, and I'm sorry. Still trying. Thank you. It's like I learned from Dominique because if you look at his picture there, he's going like a fucking backflip on the beach. So that's where I learned all that from today. Just that and moderating Reddit, of course.
Honey, can you keep it down? I'm trying to moderate Reddit here.
You are such a great Reddit moderator.
I'm moderating so hard right now.
Yes! Keep going! You're doing amazing!
What's better, crack or women?
I say crack.
Why?
Because when women be up and down, crack always there for me. A woman would leave me, crack would never. You try it sometimes. It might be good for you, but you try it sometimes.
Woman may leave me, crack will never. I think that's how he said it. I wouldn't make fun of anything like that. Palate cleanser.
For the ground? Yeah. For the tube? For the thumbnail.
Oh, if it's for the
thumbnail, bro.
Dude, Mike, just hop on in.
No,
Hey, I don't think I'm gonna float. You're gonna float. No, get me out. I got you. No, get me out. I got you, bro.
Hey, y'all didn't know.
No, please don't let me. No, you're good. Bro, you sure? No, I'm not.
I've seen this a million times. You're good.
Bro, please.
I promise, you're good. You want me to get in with you? I'll get in with you. Hold on.
Look. Hold me slowly until I float.
Okay, let go. You got the...
Adam called this episode Hold Me Slowly Till I Float. Hell no, it never does. Crack has never complained about dishes in the sink. Crack doesn't bitch at you for being lazy and throwing the pizza crusts into the toilet and then not flushing them, and then they fill up with water and they just start hydrating and getting fluffier and fluffier and fluffier. And then when your girlfriend goes into the bathroom many hours later, she lets out a horrific shriek because she doesn't know exactly what she's looking at. It's her brain isn't quite putting it together that it's a pizza crust. It just looks like a lot of flesh and a little bit of blood. And then you've got to go into that bathroom and you've got to calm her down with a nice pat on the shoulder like, no, honey, it's not whatever you're thinking of. It's not like when, Brindle Fly's girlfriend had the abortion and there was the larva flopping around in front of the doctors and everything. No, that's just a pizza crust that got waterlogged. That definitely has never happened to me. I don't know how I came up with that story. Oh yeah, Crack will leave Rudy Bagel with some more truth bombs. Lowell, I can tell you, Crack will leave you broke, just like a woman. Yeah, but at least there's no emotion behind it. But the funny thing about the crackheads, though, is like, boy, they become ingenious when it comes to scrounging up any kind of money whatsoever. They can, they'll steal grandma's TV and they'll somehow find someone to buy it. It's like, why would you want a floor model 1970s TV? You don't know, but you got cash for it. Anywho, that's all I know. Anyone do anything fun this week? Did anyone in here do anything fun and funny this week? Go online with your influencer girlfriend and announce to the entire world that you're gonna have an abortion because you think your baby will have the Down syndrome. Did anyone do anything just silly like that this week? See what just keeps burning me up about it. Have one, don't have one. It ain't my business. That's your life, your whatever. I don't care. But why are you going online telling the whole world? these influencer people are insane. They will do anything for clicks. And I don't even think any of the people that has been influenced, and they have like a stupid name. Isn't their name like Mick Jugger Nuts or something stupid like that? It sounds so fake. And whatever. But like, you know, if it, what did they think they were going to get? I know what they thought they were going to get. They thought they were going to get nothing but sympathy. It's like, oh, you're so stunning and brave, taking that Down syndrome baby to the coat hanger room. But they didn't. And again, I don't care really. You know, that's your decision. That's a very private decision. But going online with it and announcing it to the world and then being shocked that a lot of the feedback, if you want to call it that, a lot of the feedback you're getting is a little bit negative, just a smidge, you know. Yeah. So I don't know. Don't get it. But these people, that's what they live for. They live for clicks. They won't admit it. I don't even think any of the people interviewing them has called them on the carpet for it. Like, and if they did, I'd love a link, if someone has one, of someone just asking them directly. He's like, well, why did you feel the need that you had to tell the entire world? Why couldn't you just do this in private? You know, why couldn't you just leave it at, like, it didn't work out if you did announce a pregnancy earlier? Why couldn't you just like, well, you know, it didn't work out. The baby hit the dusty trail. Anyway, that's a little bit too serious of a topic here. I don't want to bring everybody down with, you know, talking about Down syndrome abortions or anything like that. But, oh, let me read this. This is long. So you get this is long, just like her vagina said. I was in the ghetto apartment after the divorce and was in oh shit, I can't read. Okay. I was in the ghetto apartment after the divorce and was, I guess you were saying, it was in there when the 7-Eleven guy came in, pulled a Beanview baby of the are you rapping? Is this rap music? Oh boy, I'm gonna have to do another pass through on that. I was in the ghetto apartment after the divorce when the 7-Eleven guy came in, pulled a Beanview baby off the rack, dropped it, bent to pick it up, crack pipe it. Oh, I get it. He had like a crack pipe in his breast pocket, didn't he? He bent over to pick it up, crack pipe, or try to sell me the beef. Yeah, you just gotta tell yourself that the breast pocket's just for show. You never put anything in the breast pocket. You never put it in the movies. It looks cool when you take your sunglasses off and you put it right here, but you're gonna drop them. You're gonna drop them. You're gonna crack them. All of them are. Oh, that's good. Yeah. Yeah. No, she just didn't want to tell the boyfriend that the kid's going to come out super duper tan with an afro. So she, I mean, you know the cognitive tests that their kind takes, and we know how our heads are sloped like this, but theirs are more like that, more like that. So yeah, I mean, still kind of technically the Down syndrome. If we could just harness a crackhead's ingenuity, we could sell this country. No, that's fine. That's like we all have our spelling moments. Yeah, but I need to wear my glasses, but they won't look right. Yeah, when you're on the spot and it's time to tell a story and it's a good story, that's when all your misspellings will come up. That's when your hands will be more tarted up than that dead baby in that woman's womb. That's when you're not going to be able to type anything. We used to have at this one of my first jobs as a teenager, we used to have these people, they were called code name courtesy clerks. Now, these courtesy clerks, they got about 5 hours a week, right? And we gave them like the simplest job that there was. Just put these cans there. and our courtesy clerks, well, they got their 5 hours. And I remember I went into the restroom one time, and the courtesy clerk that was working that week getting his 5 hours, and he was pissing like Butters pisses in the urinal. He had his pants all the way to the floor. You just walked in, you just saw retardation ass, and it was just They didn't have like a worker or nothing with them. Most of them have these people they call like direct service professionals. That's a really churched up name for tard wrangler. Most of them are supposed to have like a wrangler with them to make sure they don't hurt themselves or whatever. But this guy didn't. He must have had that one extra IQ point. None of us can read. James is correct. None of us can really read or write. So as long as it's at least in English, I think most of us are good. Some of you all actually can speak another language, even as close as I am to Mexico. I still don't know anything other than taco burrito. Oh yeah, you always got to give yourself a courtesy jerk. If you optimize it, you do one before work, immediately after work, and before bed. That way you get, you hit a 3 for every day. That's my suggestion anyhow. I had some other stuff bookmarked today. God damn it, go back. Oh, I hate this computer. Oh, here's one I kind of meant to play the other day, but I didn't feel like ripping it. So I just bookmarked it. It's a random Mandela effect. Y'all might not find it super duper hilarious, but I thought the same thing this lady was thinking. Y'all tell me if you thought the same thing too.
First, you need to know that I am willing to die on this hill. So if you're going to come in the comments and disagree with me, you better fucking bring it. If you were a kid in the 80s and 90s, your parents got these envelopes in the mail from the Publishers Clearinghouse sweepstakes. And you could fill it out and send it in for a chance to win like $1 million. And if you won that $1 million, a guy named Ed McMahon would show up on your porch with a big ass check, some balloons, and a camera crew and knock on your door and film your reaction. We all remember this, right? Wrong. It never happened. Ed McMahon never worked for, made commercials for, or was affiliated with the PCH in any way possible. And the internet is backing this up. You can't find footage of Ed McMahon delivering checks on the internet. It's been wiped from existence. They're saying that we're all wrong. It's something called the Mandela effect, where this large group of people remember something incorrectly and nobody can explain why. His face was on the envelopes. There's even TV shows that reference this happening.
What? Oh, the winners of the Publishers Clearinghouse? Ed McMahon wants to see me right away?
Y'all remember that too? I do. Oh God, I remember those. I did that, Pale Ale. I don't know if any of you will find this interesting, right? But that was the last time, one of the last times I bought like a giant batch of unknown CDs. It was in maybe as late as 2005. But like I mean, the deal still wasn't too bad. I mean, it was something like 99 cents. You pick like 10 CDs that you want, and then over the next, I don't remember, 6 months or so, you had to make a couple of actual purchases at full retail price, and they didn't fuck you on the price. As far as I remember, they didn't. Yeah, because I had no problem. I kind of feel like I remember coming out ahead on the deal. But that's where I got the last batch of like, well, newer-ish music. Like, obviously by then I had all the Cannibal Corpse and Slayer and Pantera that was ever going to exist. So that wasn't going to do me any good. But so that's where I just sort of like started like kind of collecting some of the newer-ish bands that were coming out around at that time. It's like I think one of the bands that are kind of popular was like Falling in Reverse. So I was okay with. I didn't hate it, but I didn't love it either. I didn't hate it though. And some other bands kind of like that. I don't know if it was Columbia House or not, but I remember somehow connected tissue. I came across Attila. So I don't know if any of you like completely. I don't know if any of you all ever gotten to that band. I mean, they're kind of like a band kind of related-ish to Limp Bizkit, but not fucking woke at all. Not that I think Limp Bizkit was woke, but I mean, they're a newer band, and like most of their songs are like pretty borderline offensive. They say the Fago word in their music unironically, but they don't seem hateful. They seem like a party rock Limp Bizkit band. Anyway, I kind of like them. They're all right. But just for something, just some change of pace. Pale L is screaming in the chat, guys. I apologize. He's a loose cannon yelling, and I got to scroll back up and see what was said here. Dominique Hung. I watched two Kool-Aid pineapple enthusiasts fighting each other at a Popeyes, and I experienced the Mandingo effect. That's good. That's good. LL chimes in. Ned McMahon never worked for Publishers Clearinghouse. This widespread misconception is a famous example of the Mandela effect. McMahon was actually the celebrity spokesperson for a competing sweepstakes company, American Family Publishers during the 80s and 90s. BS, I refuse to believe it. He screamed at all of you and frightened you. BMG. James, I don't know if you're familiar with that band, Attila. You might want to check them out. If anything, even if the music isn't the best in the world for your palate, you'll at least appreciate that they ain't woke. So load up a playlist. Let me know what you think next week. And I actually mean that, not like the shoelies and the. Let us know what you mean in the comments. We'll be definitely checking the comments throughout the week. Hit that like button, share, and subscribe. Hey, Nodak is supposed to come in here and tell you all to like this stupid stream of mine and all that. This me sitting in the floor holding my little dolly stream. I'm playing a game. I was going to play it. I didn't know how many would come in. Anyway, but yeah. But BMG, I might have used BMG too. Did anyone else use that one? Man, I miss my CD collection. All that shit's up in the Northeast, and I'm probably never going up there anymore. So I'm pretty much resigned to the fact that a lot of my CDs, a lot of my collectibles are just long gone. I had this great collectible, music-wise, had this great collectible from 9 Inch Nails. It was this gigantic box set for the With Ghosts album. It was very big. It had like a collar booklet, tons of CDs. I think it even came with a DVD, and that is in the Northeast collecting dust somewhere, unless somebody has, sold it for some crack, because crack will never leave you. Thank you all for coming by. Like I say, if you haven't heard this already, you all are actually my therapists, because I sit around like a crazy person talking to myself. It's nice to actually have kind of sort of people here. Even if you're not here, you're here in spirit. You're here in internet. Yeah, you're zeros and ones and typing and participating in words coming up on the screen. You comfort me. You comfort me with your words. I had two other CDs. That first one, I don't know if it was a self-titled or not. It was like the CD cover, like when you took the CD out, the actual CD artwork on the CD, I believe, was of the Louisiana Superdome in the surrounding city, if I'm remembering correctly. It was at least the city of Louisiana. But I think it was like the shot where the is it the Superdome there, or was it? It's wherever the Katrina victims, had a mostly peaceful sleepover back in 2005, if you know what I mean. But yeah, I liked them. I thought they were fun. Oh, they're gonna fucking be here in a sense in October. So anyone that's near DFW, you might want to go to the Fort Worth Motor Speedway in October. You'll get to meet me and a bunch of bands that have made millions and millions of dollars. Let me try to find it. I showed some of you all this before, but if anyone in here is new, you might be interested in the bands that'll be here. Peck. Sick New World Order. And I'll show that on the screen here. So I know I can only zoom in so much, but I mean, I can't actually read this, but let me try to zoom in as much as I can so you all can see. But yeah, October 24th, the main events are System of a Down, Deftones, Slayer, Ministry, one of my old favorites. Now we get to talk music for a little bit. I hope you all like talking. I don't know what you fuckers in the Dabbleverse like and don't like talking about. I know there's some things that, like, I truly hate Corey Feldman. Like, anytime one of these shows, either it's Dabble related or the Angry Video Game Universe, I can't stand Corey Feldman. So whenever that gets brought up, I'm out. So I don't know if people tune out on the music here or, oh God. Man, I feel like a crackhead today. Certainly heard of BMG. Attila, okay, good. Heard a few songs. Yeah, just give them a chance. I mean, obviously, I didn't perform with them or anything. Like, I don't know how many of you were in here the other day, but I did drop, a little bit of a bombshell that, my brother actually plays drums for a Korn tribute band. So if you didn't know that.
What the f*** is up, Grandma? Eat shit, Dad. Let's go! Ah!
time I was bad, they spread my tight little cheeks, and he f***ed me in my ass! I didn't do any of that. Mom, what the f***? You're f***ing raping me. I was just a little boy, and I thought it was a dream. But when I woke up, you were inside me!
Yeah, we don't exactly burn calories the same way. I came out more on the lucky end. But back to what I was talking about, the more important thing, forget about that music bullshit. We'll talk about the music I like. So, Texas Motor Speedway, October 24th. For those of you that are anywhere remotely near, it's a pretty hefty price tag. Tickets are about $300, but you get to see all this, and you couldn't fucking miss me if you tried. My hair is literally down past my waist. That's it. All you have to do is like, have you seen anyone with hair this long? Yeah, that way. Even without the paint, it's like you're gonna know it's me. Anyway, System of a Down, Deftones, Slayer, Ministry, AFI. Boy, I don't think AFI fits in with this. But like what we were talking about a minute ago, Clutch right here, right beside a Clutch, Down. Motherfucking Down is going to be here. So in a sense, you can kind of say Pantera is here. Marilyn Manson, don't know Under Oath, got to be honest. Fuck, God damn it. Okay, so I can't zoom in anymore. On the right side of the screen where it says Under Oath, right underneath Under Oath is a bunch of squigglies. That's a good example of death metal band that, well, good luck. I'm going to go see Squiggly Band. So there you go. Yes, new drummer for yes, he's going to join. They're still working out the the contract. Oh, I gotta scroll back up. You guys know I'm terrible. Even I'm a one man show. I'm terrible about keeping up with the chat. Till over here. Oh, you're fucking accepted with all your issues. I mean, I'll loan you a crack pipe if you need it. Not one of the good ones, not one of the ones that have like decorations or anything, but you can have like the one, that my neighbor made out of some like leftover, nuts and bolts from where he was working on his car. I got one of those lying around somewhere if you need it. They did reunite. New album is called Plus Pepper and Corrosion of Conformity. Did a new one like Deliverance and Nola. Yeah, Nola's the CD that I was talking about. I saw Black Label Society recently. Decent concert. The Half is That show, he does something called Black Sabbath. Yeah, they play that on Liquid Metal on Sirius because, if you don't know this hack, here's a life hack. Please use it. Every year, you call up Sirius XM, whatever it's called these days, or now you just chat with their AI bot, and you just let them know, hey, I'd like to cancel because now it's going back up to full price. And they'll instantly go, well, how about we give it to you for another year for $3 a month? And then you say yes. So I've been doing that $3 a month gimmick for this car, the entire time I've had this car, which is 2021, and I did it on the previous cars as well. So really, I've been doing the $3 a month gimmick forever. So yeah, if you haven't done that, do it. But back to what Dominic's saying here with his hung dick. His hung dick typed out that half of Black Label Societies is Zach Sabbath, basically Black Sabbath cover band. He only got like 6 original Black Label Society songs. That just sucks because like what's that fucking called? Fire It Up. That fucking song is outstanding. I mean, god damn. I don't know if that's universally considered Black Label Society's best song, but god damn, it's my fucking favorite. I can play that song every day, multiple times a day. I mean, it stays in my car. Like, like my car, like probably all of yours, you can plug in a USB or whatever you want, or you can plug your phone directly. I like to keep all my shit separate. So I put like the music I want to listen to for that day just on a USB because it's just easier for me. And that's always one of the random ones that stay on my USB. Some of the other random songs is the fucking the song from the band's name is slipping me, but you all know the song. It's the fucking Gay Bar song. That one stays on there, and that band's other song that's pretty good is like I Buy the Drugs. That also stays on there. A bunch of random like wrestling themes stay on there. I don't know. I'll think of other shit later. I'll get like actual true instrumentals where they meticulously take the stems of the song apart and then reconstruct them like without the singing. It doesn't sound weird like it did like on YouTube 10 years ago. I have a bunch of like instrumentals of songs like I mean, you name it, I've got it. I'm rambling, but yeah, Black Label Society. Remember when Zakk Wylde had his like just his solo band, I guess you could say. It was before Black Label Society. It was that song that Losing Your Mind. I love that fucking song. I mean, I did not care for the rest of the album at all. It was like he used all of his special powers to make one super catchy song, and it has a banjo. And the rest of the album was, it was technically fine. I just didn't dig it. Close. I think you would appreciate this doctor. Thought about it. Local San Antonio metal OG. He actually responsible for International Slayer Day. Called the White House. Even got the band to sign on 6/6/2006. That's a perfect one. I mean, shit. I mean, now we're never going to get that lucky again with like 6/6/2006. Here we can kind of pretend. We can kind of meet halfway when we get the June the 6th, 2026 in 2 months. So yeah, close enough. Oh yeah. I mean, that's the thing. It's like, and how many more times are they going to tour at all? I mean, we've already, they already had one member pass away. This 2025 going into 2026 has been bad for a lot of bands. I mean, well, Hogan, not that he counts, except for his story about how he was almost the bassist for Metallica. But like, Ozzy passed away last year. Ace Frehley, we're all of our heroes they're checking out. I'm just saying. So if you have the chance, I would go see them. It's like, for example, no offense to fans of Evanescence, but I'm never going to see them. That's just not going to happen. But I am going to make it a point that if it's reasonable driving distance, I'm going to see all of my OG bands, like right here over on the left, Ministry, Down, because that's basically Pantera. Knocked Loose they're fine. I mean, they're loud. I can say that they're loud. Kitty, remember when Kitty was brand new and everyone was like, those fucking hot goth chicks play fucking metal, and that's why everybody bought that album, including me. I will admit it. I was like, fucking hot goth chicks play metal. So they're going to be there, but they're not. I don't know how old they are now. I'm going to imagine they're pushing 40 at least. Anyway, well, shit, they're MILF age or cougar age if they don't have kids. Mastodon, who I think if you all were in here last time, I believe, don't quote me on this, but this is how I originally heard it, was Mastodon was described by a stoner to another stoner as like, hey, man, like Mastodon, man. Oh, man, Mastodon. They're like, the Eagles of death metal, man. And that's how the Eagles of death metal got their name, was from that. Now, I've also heard it was a couple of other bands, but the first time I heard that story, the person that told it, the musician that told it, said Mastodon, which I thought was funny. Filter, I mean, I like Filter. They're fun, but they don't really fit in with this. Failure has a great song from the mid-90s that it was like their one-hit wonder, but it didn't really catch a lot of traction. They don't really fit in with this Slayer shit at all, but hey, that's kind of cool. They got some pretty good music, this Failure band. If you just want something old and new to check out, you could do worse. They're fine. Norma Jean, that's one of the CDs that I got from Columbia House or BMG or whatever. That was like an example I was trying to think of earlier of like newish bands at around that time that I got just from it. I seem to remember thinking they were okay. I didn't think any of their songs were like catchy to where I wanted to play it over and over or anything, but I was like, this is good. I could just turn it on and listen to it while I like play a video game or something. But that's me going down the list of the goddamn poster. You got me talking too much. My throat's dry. My teeth are dry. Your mom's going to, God damn, make me feel old. My mom's going to that. I'm trying to get her to get me a plane ticket for my birthday. Well, okay. Is your mom hot? Can you hook me up? But if not, get a plane ticket. Come hang out with me that day. I mean, I think it's going to be just, from what I've pulled together so far, information, it's going to be almost like just going to like a lot of like music festivals where you paid your fee, you just go in and you just walk around aimlessly. I don't think there's a ton of rhyme or reason, kind of like an even looser Lollapalooza, where you just kind of keep tabs on who's playing on what stage, and you kind of know, I don't really want to listen to. I think I saw Lords of Acid. It's like, I don't want to listen to Lords of Acid. I'll go walk over here. But that fucking Texas Motor Speedway is no joke. It's gigantic. Obviously, it's gigantic for it being a speedway. So, for anyone that does go, I even though it's October in Texas, which means you're pretty much guaranteed it's still going to be in the mid-90s. So you need to make sure that you're okay with ponying up plenty of extra cash for, just water to stay hydrated. Because if you try to go to that thing and be cheap, you're going to pay for it. You're going to sweat your fucking balls out your asshole. Under oath is like, I don't particularly care for your tone there, Steve, where you said you don't care about my anus. That was awfully rude of you. When you brought up Feldman, I saw the band Pentagram like a month ago, and Alien Ant Farm filmed it. Oh, God! Okay, also, I know it's not exactly a hot take, but that fucking Alien Ant Farm cover, I know 99% of the planet loved it. I truly, truly hated it. It was so cheesy to me. On one hand, I was just happy that a kind of a rock band had a hit. I was just happy in that sense. But actually liking the goddamn thing, I did not. I was like, yuck. This is not. I like Slayer and Cannibal Corpse, and Michael Jackson's song is not exactly my jam, baby. But let me ask you this: in your opinion, is any song better than "Fire It Up"? Like, if you're only talking about Black Label Society, because if there is, I want to hear it. Because without exaggeration, in my life, I have played that song at least 200 times. I do, but not good enough I don't own anything anymore. I got decent at guitar, decent at solos. I can't really read music. I'm more of I just finger my way through it. But I don't own anything anymore. I had to give that up for crack cocaine, where actually it's just any instruments I ever played up in the Northeast in storage probably have been stolen for crack by now. Oh, God damn it. It wasn't it? Yesterday was 6/6/26. Shit. Well, better late than never. It was close, but no cigar. We could have been kind of satanic if we celebrated yesterday. David Vincent from Morbid Angel filled in as lead singer for Lemmy side project. Yep, that was neat. Yes, I agree, Dominique. Kansas does need to reunite. I miss Kansas and their rock and roll. Yeah, Hey Man, Nice Shot. It's outstanding. That's one of the songs I'm talking about where I got all the stems of the different tracks individually, took them apart, reconstructed them, just got rid of any of the vocals at all, just so I could hear just the music. There's other ones, but as far as I'm concerned, they're like no-name songs. I like them, but I don't play them on repeat. Ugh. All right, now, Steve, you hope you're listening right now. I hope I'm not telling you something. I was shocked. I was actually shocked. Had this conversation very recently. It's rare, but yes, once in a while. I actually have a couple ex-girlfriends that I'm cool with where we found out talking and joking on the phone, we get the fuck along great. But relationship, fuck no. And it won't go into that today. But yeah, they're one of my ex-girlfriends, and I'm very good friends with, will fucking never shove my dick in her pussy again. You goddamn bitch. If you're fucking watching, you ain't getting my dick in your pussy or butthole ever again, you fucking bitch. But we get along just fine. And she's really in the glam rock of the fucking 80s, like really fucking into it, like loves Motley Crue more than anything. And when we were together, again, I hope this is interesting to everybody. Motley Crue's been down here a lot. Motley Crue and just Vince Neil with his like side band. But like we had legit front row to Vince Neil one time. Now, yeah, it wasn't the good Vince Neil of the 80s. It was fat Vince Neil. he was not only fat, but he looked like he just got done eating. He burped more in the microphone than I do. But it was cool being front fucking row down here for a Vince Neil concert. I sucked shit that it was with her, because what happened that night after that was not a fun story to tell. But that was fun. But like when me and her talked last, and we were reminiscing about bands, and she absolutely does not like any of the shit that I like. Just absolutely, it's like kryptonite. She's just like Motley Crue, Motley Crue, Motley Crue, Rat, you know, all that stuff. And I was like, it hit me. I was like, hey, no name girl with no name. I've never heard you talk about Steel Panther. It's like, and she was like, who? And she legit goes, who the fuck is Steel Panther? And keep in mind, this girl is not elderly. She's in her 30s. I was like, I came back and said, are you fucking with me? I was like, Steel Panther. It's like, they're the comedy band. They're the band that's like, they're not making a mockery. It's like satire. They're like an 80s cover band, but they're not covering anything. They're all original songs. It's like how people kind of made fun of Motley Crue and Rat, said all their music's about nothing but just partying and drinking and getting pussy. These guys were like, whoa, we'll actually make our band and it'll be nothing but drinking, doing drugs, partying, and pussy. And it's just like, no songs are to be taken seriously at all. They're all fun. And I think they're catchy as fucking hell. Just holy shit, just banger after banger after banger. And I was telling her about it. She had no idea. So I asked all of you, you all do know about them, right? If you don't, please, Jesus, go on YouTube tonight and, you know, just pull you up a playlist, preferably one with the music videos, because the music videos are all excellent. They're all very funny. Like back when Sarah Silverman or whatever the fuck, back when she was considered good looking and funny, she played a teacher in one of their videos. But yeah, I don't know. I'm not really going anywhere with this story, I don't guess, but I was just absolutely shocked. It's like, how have I heard about this fucking band and you haven't? Anywho, sorry for the hey, this is where I should come up with my own, and I digress, but I don't know. I guess I'll just say sorry I went on for so long about a subject that maybe not many of you found very interesting, but I did, and I hope you like hearing the sound of my voice, because I don't. So now, back to the chat. I haven't been to a metal festival since Dio. God damn, buddy. That's what I do with my ass. Finger my way through. Mayhem Sundays for life. That's right. Yeah, I accidentally scrolled all the way up and lost my place. Don't know that band. Sword. There's old school Sword and Sword that opened for Metallica. I have not heard them. I've never heard them. I've never heard that fucking name. Is this comedy? Are you all using comedy on me? Let me see if I find anything. I have a magic computer right here, too. Oh, there you are, a band. Sword is a Canadian heavy metal band from, oh, fuck, I can't say that, something, Quebec, that was formed in 1981 and is still active to this day. Huh. All right. Well, I'll add a playlist of theirs to the YouTube device and give them a listen. Something always tells me if I've never heard of them, I could probably play them on here and not get in trouble. Really, so far, I've only found like WWE are the only fuckers that really come after small channels. Everyone else is just, you just get a notification that says, hey, this is copyrighted material. It's not an issue because you're not monetized. But if you try to get monetized later, you're going to have to mute this segment or take it out completely. WWE just straight up fucks you. If you play 2 frames, if you like if I do this, like if this was a WWE video, it's paused right now, it's fine. And if I played it long enough for this much action to happen, I would get a copyright notice that would say it is blocked worldwide until I edit out the entire segment. And I am not kidding. So I learned my lesson long ago. Just as much as I like wrestling and would like to play little clips here and there, I can't. And that also means WWE, WWF, WCW, ECW. There's just a shitload of fuck that I cannot play. And it haunts me. Sorry, I was moaning in ecstasy. Sword. Sword. Whenever I think of a Canadian metal, I always end up going back to Accept and what was it, Balls to the Wall. They're from Canada, right? And then well, maybe not Accept. I might be wrong about Accept. I'm just going by memory here. But then there's that Metal on Metal band. And that song is very good. Who did that? I'm going to cheat and look on the computer right here. Anvil. Now, the rest of the stuff I've listened to is a little rough, but that Metal on Metal song is very good. Dominique says, Steel Panther puts on a solid show, entertaining from beginning to end. Yeah, I've always meant to see them. For those that were in, Pale Ale was there. Dominique, you might have been there. One of the times that I was on Pat Dixon's show, and I talked about like this, and I gave you, no matter how long you all thought it was, I told you all this like long breakup story. I still, even if it was an hour straight, you still got off easy. It's the longest story of my life. But like the only reason I've never went to see Steel Panther is because I know a lot of the times they pretty much just have a residency or whatever in Las Vegas, and that's where one of my ex-girlfriends that I do not like lives. And she works in the entertainment industry, so there's no matter how unlikely it is, it's never a 0% chance that if I'm there that I won't run into her. She's someone that ended up doing. Oh, sorry for that noise. That was my bracelet. There's always a chance that she could be at something like that. Without, to be fair, not Doxy McDoxerson, that fucking bitch. God damn you, woman. You hurt me. You fucking hurt me. I know you're watching. She's not watching. But yeah, I can't go. I just can't let myself go there ever. I don't want to ever even be in the same state that woman is in. But yeah, if they would ever come remotely close around here, which I don't think they are. I mean, fuck it, let's look. There's 7 of you here. God damn, they're nowhere fucking near. They're in Paris, France, Cologne, Germany. Doesn't look like these guys are coming back to America until next year. Jesus. Yeah. It goes all the way up, and at least if they are, it's Jesus. It's not until sometime after August. They are completely, like, not one single U.S. date between now and August. But yeah, I mean, I've seen some of their stuff live. It wasn't professionally shot. It was basically its cell phone footage. But, like, it was good. It was good cell phone footage, and they captured the audio very good, too. And it looked like a ton of fun. I've wanted to go to one of those forever, but that was about the only thing that prevented me, is when I would think about it, I would look and it would be like, we're only in Las Vegas. And I'm like, nope, no thanks. So, sorry, DabbleCon, you're never going to get an appearance from me anytime you all are there, ever. I'll never go there. Oh, I know. If only I would go to one of those DabbleCons in Las Vegas, I'm sure that would push a few extra tickets, but you all just going to have to meet me in Phoenix, Arizona. Oh, yeah, Vince Mule. I would say you're correct. Vince Neil needs to go back on a Coca-Cola diet, if you know what I mean. I think he would. I think it would be the best thing for his health. SJ the adult retweeted me. Thank you. A woman doesn't like Steel Panther, then she's a stick in the mud, mean nothing but hell. Yeah, and here's the thing. It's like, I never got any follow-up talk about that after I had that conversation with unknown first name, unknown last name ex-girlfriend that I get along with. She never reached back out and was like, holy shit, this band is epic. Oh my God. Because, like, I mean, you know what I'm trying to say. You can probably put it in better words than I'm going to. It's like, they're not making fun of glam rock. They're not like, ha ha, this is the stupidest music that ever existed. We're making fun of it. No, it's like a love letter to it, but they're just turning up the ridiculousness of the, you know, the party anthems, the party all night, drink all day, you know, fuck different women during brunch. you know, they just turn all that up. So yeah, it's like anyone that doesn't like them, they're just, ugh, I don't know. I mean, just like everybody else, I ain't heard too much of their shit after 2020 that sounded pretty good, because we all know the world changed June of 2020, and like people that were pretty offensive, even though still Panther, other than the Chinese hooker song, I mean, they didn't have any quote unquote racially insensitive music that I heard of, and I'd like to think I heard every song of theirs up until that point. But any of the new stuff after 2020 just didn't seem to have that punch to it. Almost like they were like, oh, I don't know if we're going too far if we do a song about XYZ. But I might be wrong. I might just be projecting my own thoughts onto that. So maybe I need to go back and revisit some stuff that they've recorded after 2020. Literally, the last song I heard was the song they put out in 2021 about fuck 2020. 2020 can suck my dick. that was pretty good. Yeah. There's a blonde chick with the big rack and a cover band name is. I don't know. Hey, A. Thompson, thanks for coming by. Holy shit, good to see you. I thought you've abandoned me because you live across the world. I don't know. He doesn't put out any tweets. He doesn't put any tweets out. I've tried to tell. I don't like being pushy, so I'll just say it here. Hey, Stealth, if you're watching, if you go live one of these days, if you'd like me to come on, I'd come on. We could hang out and talk, as long as it's not a dramatic show, because he attracts drama a little bit. But if it's a chill, like, hey, let's just hang out and goof and talk about music, something like, hey, I'd love to come on and talk to him. He could even come on here if he wants to. Just understand again that, like, I do not do a drama stream. I think everybody here knows that. I don't do a drama stream. I'm not going to have people on that are. I'm not going to have chatters on that are feuding with other chatters, because that's not my thing. I mean, I know 90% of all the other shows are like that, to where they just want that's their gimmick, more or less. They like to have drama on their shows. I like to.
Aw, look how pretty you look now. Tell everyone you're a pretty princess. Do it!
I'm a pretty princess.
Yeah. So I don't do drama. If it's just me, I'm just going to talk to whoever's here and play stupid videos. But yeah, if he goes live, all he's got to do is holler at me. I'll go on with him, or he can come on here. I don't know. That's what I'm thinking too. Yeah, and sorry, I lost my place. Whenever I play a video, sometimes it just screws up the order of the chat. Still stoned again, and Children of Heaven or Solid Sword themes. Okay, all right. I think that's on that playlist I added on this computer. Reminds me of that SNL Jeopardy. I will take S words. I will take the rapist's Alex. I am clearly the master of impressions. Frank Stallone is a great Canadian metal band. Metal and Metal is a great is their best album, Doc. It's regarded as a masterpiece. Yeah, I've always meant to give the rest of it more of a fair shake, but that song's so good, it's hard not to. It's like when you think about listening to Anvil, I think everybody does like me. They just go straight to that song, and that's it. And what's that band's name that does Turn Up the Radio? That metal band. I think that's their only. They might have had 2 songs. But turn up the radio. That's again, I'm tone deaf. I can't sing, Roy. If you're still in, there is no there is no singing from me. Ah, yes, Carpet Munch Brunch, my favorite band. That's a good thing you said there, Dominique. I always said that Steel Panther was what glam rock would have became in the 90s. Grunge never came out. That's the thing, though. It's like, coincidentally, and you all might disagree, there's like 2 things happened to glam rock once the clock struck midnight, January the 1st, 1990. Not exactly that date, but, fairly soon after that. It was like all these grunge bands, and one of the irritating thing about the grunge bands, all the grunge bands are like, we're not grunge. We're not grunge. No, we're not grunge. These other bands might be grunge, but not us. No, our music is true. We're not grunge, corporate America, or whatever. They all did that. They all did the almost like the Spider-Man pointing at each other. Now that band might be grunge, but we're not grunge. We're real music. But yeah, grunge came out, and all those bands that we, in retrospect, we're just gonna hit the easy button. We're not going to get into specifics. We're just going to say Nirvana was grunge, Alice in Chains was grunge, Pearl Jam's grunge, Soundgarden's grunge, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. We're just going to make it easy. It's just like you can get in the specifics with metal and say Slayer is thrash metal, or you can just make it easy and just say Slayer's metal. It's like, yeah, we can worry about the specifics on the let's get really specific about metal show at some other point. Is it Norwegian black metal or is it Armenian black metal? We'll worry about that some other day. We'll just call it metal for today to make life easy. But all these grunge bands were coming out, and all those first albums that were coming out in 90, 91 were killer. They were like, holy fucking shit. It's like, for those of you that were alive in the moment, do you remember how you felt the first time you heard, Smells Like Teen Spirit, the first time with the music video? I never thought I could ever get sick of hearing that song. I was like, holy fucking God. It was something brand new and different and good. And usually you don't get all three. You'll get brand new and different, good, or you might get good and brand new, but it's not different. It's the same. But all those bands, it was like, it's almost like they took what, in their opinion, was the best elements of rock, in their opinion, and made their type of music out of it. Anyway, that's we all have different opinions on that. But all the grunge bands had banger after banger, great albums to debut with, like, holy fucking shit. And coincidentally, on the other side, all the albums that were coming out from officially glam rock bands like Motley Crue and Rat and stuff were their worst albums that had no hit songs. They were just So I think that was like pretty much the 1-2 punch there. It's like, it'd have been something like, even if grunge never happened, if those same albums came out from the glam rock crowd that was still putting out new music at that time, I don't know. I think we would have just ended up with what happened in 1995. What am I getting at? Remember, by the time we got to 1995, like, all the grunge bands either had too many dead members, more or less retired, just weren't making any new music, and the new music they were making wasn't good. Like Pearl Jam, in my opinion, Pearl Jam only had 3 officially good albums, and anything after the first 3 were just like, oh, yeah. I don't know who you wrote that for, but it wasn't me. But like we hit 1995 or so, and there was no new music anymore, except for ska. So ska did not fall into the 3. It was new, but was it good? It was different. So it was different and new, but universally considered good? No, absolutely not. I know I'm factually correct on that. Some people liked it. I knew some friends that really loved it. Like that was their Smells Like Teen Spirit when they heard certain ska bands. But I don't think they're awful. They just Anyway, back to the chat. Sorry I'm behind. I know I'm way behind. Pale Ale. I wonder if they pushed out after they got their COVID. So that's the thing. It's like I've been very disappointed in some bands when I looked into their politics, and we know. And it's Hollywood. We know almost all of them are completely as blue as humanly possible. Crocodile tear, liberals, Democratic socialists. They want free everything, but they don't have an answer on who's going to pay for free everything. It's called taxpayer funded. That means you pay for it. So if you get free health care, it's not free. Your taxes are just going to go up. You're going to pay for it anyway. Anywho, that's for a different stream. If you want to hear me rant and rave against Democrat socialists, today's not the day. Anyway, a lot of them are, they're. It's not a surprise that most of them are crocodile tear liberals because they live in a different planet. They're millionaires already. They don't have to worry about everyday stuff. They don't have to worry about H-1Bs taking your job. And now H-1Bs and AI taking your job, they don't have to worry about that stuff. So they can be up on top of their mountain in their castles saying, let them eat cake, and just go, well, just make it free. All the government has to do is make everything free. Of course the COVID shot's perfectly safe. It had a month and a half of testing. Just roll it out. It's like I wouldn't want to call someone out, but a good friend of mine got the jab, and I was like, I'm not fucking getting it. That thing's not safe. No fucking way. It's not like the flu shot. The flu shot's safe. It's a dead vaccine. It means you can't get sick from it. And a good friend of mine got it, and he ended up with Bell's palsy symptoms, like almost immediately. He was, I'm sorry. You better not be watching. I'm not laughing at you. I mean, I did laugh, but so, and he was lucky, and he still denied it. He's like, I don't think it was the shot. It was the fucking shot. You got it a week ago, and now you're droopy. You're droopy McDrooperson. You're slobbering on me as we speak. My once dry forearm is now covered in your Bell's palsy slobber. Oh God! I remember when my forearm was dry in the past, and now it has COVID slobber on it. Oh, maybe my Harley dog can dry me off. Oh no, it's still wet, but I gotta keep wiping. Anyway, but yeah, I haven't looked into their stuff. My gut kind of tells me that they probably lean a little left, but to me, I don't think they're lost. I think they probably are kind of moderate people. I think for the most part, the type of bands that I listen to, I mean, we all know Phil Anselmo of Pantera he is the furthest fucking thing from a goddamn liberal as you can fucking get. I'm pretty sure me and him were shopping for the same hoods one day. I mean, they are from Arlington, and I used to live in Arlington. Anywho, we know most of the bands that I like don't swing the ways of the blue. But yeah, I do have to worry about some of the people we listen to, like old Marilyn Manson. Yeah, I like him, like his classics, but he put the black square on his Instagram back in June of 2020, so he'll bend the knee. He'll bend. It's still there. You can go look. It's the ones that DNA are encapsulated with the Hollywood. Yeah. Anywho, thank you for listening to me rant there. Hope I didn't get too dark in the politics. Let me scroll down. Non-dramatic discussion of how Carmick got his head so far. Oh, okay. I know what you're talking about. Left me and Stealth got to talk. Oh, you like the Pretty Princess video? I like it too. I want to watch some black babies get ate. I can't tell what this fucking video is, so I'm just gonna play it. Let's see what it is. Oh, I better stop playing that one.
Oh my god!
Sit high. Oh. Tackle. Good hit. Get up. Oh. 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 Good. Oh, good pick. Oh. Oh. Oh.
That armless cocksucker is terrible at sports. Jesus. Oh, I got a story. It's related to this video.
Yes, I did bring my car into the dealership yesterday, and I said, my air conditioner is not working. He said, let me come take a look. So he gets in my car, he presses some things, and he said, listen, I know it's not a hot day and all, but this thing is blasting cold air at me. I said, there's no way. I've spent the last 2 weeks profusely sweating in my car. The thing's broken. He said, did you try pressing the AC button? I said, no, I didn't know I had to press a button. I just thought I put it on cold, it was gonna blow cold air at me, and that's new to me. So I'm 25, you learn something new every day.
Okay, so I know we all want to give that poor little girl shit for that. I got a story that tops that, in my opinion, because I bore witness to it. So I'm driving through one of these southern states with one of my friends I haven't seen in a while. We're going through Kentucky, and I'm riding shotgun, and well, kind of like what we were doing about earlier, we're talking music mostly, and we were talking Fear Factory. I can go on and on forever about how much I love Fear Factory and industrial metal. And that's what we were talking about. I was like, man, I don't know how they didn't catch on. It's like there's no other bands like them. It's like it seems like there's one industrial metal band on the planet. It's Fear Factory. And thank God they're really good and we're blah, blah, blah. And then I noticed, I'm like, Elijah, you're bright lighting every motherfucking car on the goddamn road. You're a bright light. And he looked at it and he's like, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? I was like, you're bright lighting all the cars on the road. It's like, what are you talking about? I just have my headlights on. It's like, you have, and I was like, he's not getting it. And I'm like, you have your bright lights on. You need to dim them. You need to put them on, basically normal mode. You have them on bright. He's like, I don't know what you're talking about at all. I'm like, motherfucker. And like, wouldn't you know who won the pony? And about 30 seconds later, a cop, drives by. He turns around, hits the cherries, and pulls us over. And he's like, he's one of the, you knew he was going to get the ticket, because it's like, someone had this meme up, and it is accurate. Like, if they walk up to your car and they don't have any kind of hat on whatsoever, you're probably just getting a warning. If they have a baseball cap on, you're probably just getting a warning. But if they got that fucking hat, that cowboy hat fucking thing with the chin strap, and they have the chin strap on, and it's so tight that they got a fucking double chin. Oh, you're getting a ticket for sure. It was the chin strap cowboy hat that came up. So chin strap cowboy hat came up, and and he goes, son, why were you bright lighting me going down the road? And my friend driving was like, I don't know what you're talking about. I just had my lights on. I don't know what you're talking about, bright lighting. And he just said, and the cop, he reached in and went, click. And my friend was so mortified, and the cop could tell, oh my God, this kid honestly didn't fucking know. He let him off. He's like, you had your bright lights on. You got to click it back and forth. When you have it this way, your brights are on. You're only supposed to have them on like that, like, when there's no other cars on the road. But when you're driving at night, normally you keep them like this. That way you're not blinding every goddamn car that you drive fucking by. And he goes, and this is how he ended it. And this was also, in my opinion, it was funny. He said, how long have you had those bright lights? You know what? Don't tell me that. Don't tell me that. Just you learn. I gotta go. And he left. He didn't give him a warning ticket or nothing. He just like, the embarrassment was good enough. And I told him, he was like, Elijah, I'm going to fucking tell everybody this. And when I have a stream on the butt fucking internet, I'm going to tell strangers from across the goddamn world. And we didn't know what that meant back then, because that was in prehistoric times. Anyway, back to the chat. Let's see what's going on in the chat tonight, guys. Don't forget to hit that subscribe and like on your way out today. Skid Row. Oh, yeah, Skid Row, yeah. Skid Row I never got into. Not at all. Not even during their heyday. I always thought that guy came across as a really cool guy, but I just never could get into their music at all. I guess when it comes to like the glam rock bands, it was like, I mean, does anyone consider Kiss a glam rock band, really? Like, when we talk about glam rock, we're usually, I think most of the world is usually meaning like Motley Crue, Skid Row, Rat, Queensryche, Great White. Even though, Great White, I don't know. And there's bands that are like, they're, in my opinion, they're not fucking glam rock at all, but they kind of get lumped in it, like Scorpions. I wouldn't say they're glam rock. Some of their music's pretty heavy sounding. The singing isn't, but the music is. I never got into Caius. I don't even know how to say it. I know I butchered it. Ska! Yes, my hot take. Take that, ska. Take that, 1996. Yeah, you'll never show your face around here again. 30 years ago, music. Ha ha ha. I win again. I didn't want to like Deftones in the beginning because I thought they were, big W music, kind of like dogs that wag their tails. You would call them wagger dogs. I thought they were wagger music at first, like that Around the Fur album. I didn't care for that one too much, but then White Pony, I was like, wow, god damn, this is excellent. I really love this album. That's still one I could just put on randomly and just have play throughout the day. I don't know how to put it. I'm not going to jam out to it, but I like it. And I do believe they are on that poster in the top right corner. That is it. System of a Down's a great example of new and different and good. And Buddy, at first, I did not want to like them. I thought it was just too weird. I was like, God damn, the music's outstanding. It's super fucking heavy, but the singing is so weird. But that was like day one. That's how I felt on day one. By day two, I was over the singing is weird. By day two, I was like, the singing's fucking unique and awesome. But that first day, I was like, what the fuck is this? Are they making fun of this? What the fuck are they doing? And I was like, what the fuck is that guy? Is he some kind of Iraqi? I don't know what he is. Corrosion of Conformity. I know people have brought Corrosion of Conformity up many times, and I've tried to give them a chance, but the one album that I bought of theirs, I want to say it was when they were touring with Metallica, when Metallica was doing the tour for Load, and the discussion about Load is probably meant for another time, but they were on tour with Corrosion of Conformity with Load, whatever, you know what I'm trying to say. I got it. I got that album. I just it didn't resonate with me. I was like, again, it was one of those things like, there's nothing bad about it at all. It's just not, there's nothing saying, hey, play the song over and over again. I don't know. Maybe it was just that album. I mean, we've all got free YouTube, so I would say I just need to go back and give them another chance one of these days. Maybe a different album. Definitely that one that was out around 1996. That one was not, that one is whatever that was, I'm not going to like it. So if Dominique, if you have any suggestions, I'm willing to hear it, to give them another fair shake. Maybe in my adulthood, maybe they'll sound a little different. It's like I found that out, like a lot of music that I just grew up hating because I considered it old people music, like Journey. Okay, like Journey's a perfect example. If I heard like Journey or Europe, Journey and Europe are perfect examples. Like hearing them grow, I was like, oh god damn it, that's what those old people listen to. I was like, yuck, I hated them. But then later on, they would have songs on that TV show Supernatural, and I was like, wow, this sounds really good. Who is this? Europe? I'm supposed to hate them. I'm young and cool. Yeah, I mean, if James, I do believe me and James have about the same blood type when it comes to music, or pretty close. I don't know if anyone else is typo negative. Ooh, I am a comedian after all. The top 0.1% corrosion of conformity listeners for 2023, almost entirely in that album. Every day when Mr. Athletic and his jogging, bragging about fitness again. Hey, pal. Well, I like that. I like that girl too. She has trouble saying lots of stuff. I mean, that's the great thing. She, but she's never given up. That's the number one thing. You just don't want to give up when you're trying to, learn like a new language or something like that, because quitters never win and winners never quit. So,
what is this called?
Shampoo.
Shampoo.
Yes.
What is this called?
Body wash.
Body
What
wash.
is this called?
Soap.
Soap.
Yes.
What is this called?
Towel.
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 What is this called?
Towel.
Bath towel.
Bath towel.
What is this called?
I don't know.
Sink.
Sink.
What is this called?
Water dragon head.
Faucet.
Faucet.
What is this called?
Toilet.
Toilet.
Yes.
What is this called?
浴缸.
Bathtub.
Bathtub.
What is this called?
I don't know.
Shower stall.
I still have trouble making out what she's like. She showed the faucet and she said something like, water dragon head. But I played a video, so it got my chat all out of order. I don't want anyone to have typed something and I don't acknowledge it, or I'll feel like you think I'm ignoring you, and I don't ever want to do that. Blackjack. This LED lights bright lighting me. Yeah, my only thing I didn't like, I Love It Loud was the first song of theirs that I heard that, like, it was like, oh shit, I've got to play this over and over and over again. In fact, I don't even think I heard them before that song. I heard that song, I saw the music video and heard the song on day one, which was, for that time, of course, seeing that music video, you're like, it's almost like Kiss was playing into like the music stereotype of like the late 70s to mid 80s of like satanic music taking over your children's fucking souls. They seem to like, it's almost seemed like that's what they were getting at with that. Like that kid was watching the Kiss music video on the floor model TV, and he just becomes possessed with his white eyes. walks out into the street soulless, just joining the knights in Satan's service. That was one of the funniest things in the, the 80s and 90s and all that. There was no such thing as like going viral, but there was, because there would be stupid things like KISS really stands for Knights in Satan's Service that would somehow get all over the fucking world. Like it, and news traveled fast in the small town I was in. So once that got hit the small town I was in, if your kid listened to KISS, and that meant that they were a full-blown fucking devil worshiper. Even though, if you think about it, if you played any of them goddamn records, none of their songs were about anything really controversial. Well, Beth, but that was a different type of controversy. No, Christine 16, if you know what I'm getting at. That one was controversial, but most of the other ones were just like dopey, let's rock and roll all night, party every day, but they don't really mean anything by it. Just saying words. KISS was not controversial at all in retrospect. But, yeah, I don't know what I was getting at with that. The only type of that old music that I really just did not like was the stuff like what Rob Zombie puts in his movies. He puts that 1970s sleaze in all his movies. I can't stand trucker music, trucker rock and roll. I can't stand trucker rock and roll. Even though, if the choice is between trucker rock and roll and fucking hip hop, I'm gonna pick trucker rock and roll all goddamn day long. But man, trucker rock and roll is so fucking depressing to me. You don't know. It takes me back to being a little kid in that fucking small tobacco field town that I grew up in, where they had real fucking bullies. I'm talking like everybody here saw It. Correct. I'm not talking about the 80s one. Forget the fucking 80s one. Who cares? I'm talking about the one that came out like 2017. Remember those fucking school bullies from 2017? That demonic fucking evil. I grew up with those type of bullies. Fucking frightening. You had like fucking 17-year-olds in 7th grade that were beating the shit out of us. And they were fucking evil. And they did do shit like taking a fucking knife out. So, yeah, whenever it's all associated to that stuff. So, like, whenever I think of that, like, sleazy trucker rock and roll, like Leonard Skinner, I always associate it with that shit. That was... I probably need to go down memory lane one of these days. I just got to be careful. The people I grew up with were true psychopaths. Like, just oof. I don't want to tell it today. Today's too much of a fun day. I got one real... Well, I think it's a funny story. You might not. If you all want to hear just remind me next week if I do a solo show. Remind me to tell you all a real funny story about what ended up happening in one of the school bullies I went to school with. It's got such a happy ending. Cinderella. Influencer couple on X definitely isn't a fan of System of a Down syndrome. Yeah, no shit. There's another new fucking thing. Oh, I got that goddamn guy's name fucking completely wrong. I thought that his name's Jesse Ridgway. What's on top of the page here right now? Influencer Jesse Ridgway says he's glad he wasn't aborted. I'm normal. And that's not from a parody account. That's from an interview he gave to TMZ. what the fuck is wrong with this guy? Still, it's at the end of the day, it's like, you all chose to go on the internet and tell everybody, I would like to announce me and my wife. That's right. My wife that I love, that I've been blowing it up in. Yeah, we'll just say she's my wife, my little. Me and my wife right here that I'm in love with, and she totally loves me and is here of her own free will. And I've been blowing it up in just over and over again. Cream Pie City. That we're pregnant, but we're having an abortion because we're having a tard baby. So we got to scramble that fucker and throw him out the fucking window. You're the one that chose to go on the goddamn internet and tell everybody this shit, you fucking retard. You're the retard. All you had to say was nothing, or at the very least, if word got out that you and this woman was pregnant, all you had to say is something happened. Did. Don't need to go into it. I know they're influencers and they live for clicks because they get ad revenue like a motherfucker. I'm sure for every minute this asshole is on the air, he is making, tens of thousands of dollars. I don't believe for a second him and his stupid wife actually thought for a second that they were going to walk away from this unscathed. But they're influencers. They're addicted to clicks. They're addicted to all this fucking money. Enough is never enough with these people. No. It's just got to be more. They need more money. Oh, they're only millionaires. We got to be multi-millionaires. Oh, these fucking people. They chose to go on. They could have just not said anything. Well, hey, guess what time it is, you fucking bitch? Tell it to the audience. It's coat hanger o'clock. Anyway. Yeah, no, I think I'm glad Supernatural ended when it did, because you could feel in the last 2 seasons that they were getting some liberals in the writing room, because there was a lot of jokes they weren't telling anymore, and they were I don't know. We know what happened. And the guy went on to create The Boys, which the first season was pretty good. I don't think I remember having much of a problem with the first season of The Boys. That was a little bit too dark. I was like, God damn, forcing that stupid bitch to give the deep head, that's a little fucking dark. And she's puking it up in the bathroom. But I was like, yeah, that's a little dark. But then season 2 and onward, after George Floyd, where they just had they were just like, we've got to fucking bend the knee at every opportunity to make sure our deeply liberal audience knows that BLM and blah, blah, blah. So they just jammed in there. It's like they jammed in there the Stormfront character, even though the Stormfront character is from the original comic. But the original comic, Stormfront was a man instead of the TV show where Stormfront was a hot bitch. And they just jammed that racial shit in there. It's like my problem with Peacemaker. Okay, Peacemaker. Half of Peacemaker, at least season 1, I'm never going to watch season 2. Half of Peacemaker was the funniest, most inventive, goddamn fun TV show I had ever seen. And then the other half of it is woke DEI bullshit. I mean, it's so pathetically bad. It's like Amanda Waller's daughter is forced into that group, basically. It's not even DEI. It's what's the word? When you get your kids a job. What's that called again? You know what it's called. I know what it's called, but I'm on a stream. I can't multitask. Nepotism. So it's nepotism and DEI. And that fucking daughter is obese, not just fat, an obese married lesbian. So you're checking all these boxes with that. So yeah, and useless in every way, not funny, has no skills. It's almost like the perfect example of DEI is that fat fucking black bitch from Peacemaker. Holy shit. Can anyone out there find one use of that fat fucking lesbian bitch from Peacemaker other than to make half the world's eyes roll? I got blocked from like so many of the old Twitter's like DC comic pages because I would go on these rants about how useless that character is, and you know I'd get clapped back, and then I'd get blocked. So I don't really have a whole lot of comic book fandom anymore. Anyway, sorry, it's going down a dark path there. This is a fun stream. And I don't remember what this is.
Hey everyone, I'm Stephanie from Shared Beginnings. I'll be at the Men Having Babies conference in Atlanta, June 5th through 7th, and I would love to see you there. If you're attending, send me a message and we'll connect. Pride Month is just right around the corner, and every path to parenthood matters, not just in June, but always. Hope to see you in Atlanta.
How many of you hot men are having babies? Let's all go down to the Men Having... Oh, goddamn bitch. Oh, look at this kitty. This is the sweetest little kitty of them all. I had this one. I might have accidentally deleted it. It's like that our friend from the Vimiverse, Pixel, he was using one of these AI programs. I think it's called like Soro. I don't know. And some dude made like the first 2 minutes of like a zombie movie, and I uploaded it, but I might have fucking deleted that thing. I kind of want to play it just to have something to play while I get a drink, non-alcoholic, but a drink. You don't want me drunk. I can barely talk as it is. I think I sound like.
Whatever.
That fucking video cuts right when someone is talking. It makes me think that whoever's got ready to say something must have said the most vile thing in existence for it to cut that fucking quick as soon as that horse is done farting. Just what? Oh, this guy's singing.
My tea's gone cold, I'm wondering why I got out of bed at all.
The morning rain clouds up my window, and I can't see at all.
And even if I could, it'll all be grey, but your picture on my wall.
It reminds me that it's not so bad, it's not so bad.
Yeah. And that's why you come here, because I collect a bunch of random shit. Don't know how to set any of it up. One of these days I'm going to actually write some shit, like how I write on Twitter. Those of you that follow me on Twitter know I think I'm pretty good at responding to people in the funny way. If I could just take some time to write some shit. I'm a pretty good writer. I just have to sit down and do it. And I don't. Because it's 5:40 and I never have time. Never have fucking time. Never have fucking time for anything. It's just me and these four walls. Let's see what's going on in the chat. Our chat is so good, isn't it, Bethany? That's right. We've got such a great chat. They're from all over the world. Lots of different ideas, thoughts, and everything. Let's see what's going on there. Make sure to tell your friends about the stream. Hey, Spurg's in here. I'm glad it shot down to the bottom because I'm behind in the chat where I talk to myself and ramble. I didn't know that you were in here, but now I know you're in here. So now I'm just going to talk to you. I'm a reply guy. Oh shit! I mean, it happens, man. Like, we all got busy lives. It's like I do, like, for those of you in the Dabbleverse that I consider friends, that I would be like, yeah, I've got a couch you can stay on. It's all good. I don't know that you'd want to stay here, but if you did, Spurg would always have a place on the dirty, dead rat-filled fucking couch right there. There's 4 dead rats right there, but I would scoot them to the end of the couch where the cockroaches live, and Spurg would have a place right here on the couch if he wanted it. And I got this Captain America and Iron Man blanket that you could use too, right here. So anyone that wants to have a sleepover with me, I have a spare Iron Man, Thor, Captain America, and Hulk blanket that you can use. That's my prop comedy for the day. Oh, that and my jerkin lotion. I'll move that over here so no one can see it. Back to the news at hand. I'd rather have a tard baby than a tard baby. Okay, guys, I don't know how to make a poll, but if I could, I would make a poll right now. Okay, chat. The worlds are divided. We have Team Tar Baby and Team Tard Baby. Which one are you? Press 1 in the chat if you'd rather have a Tard Baby. Press 2 in the chat if you'd rather have a Tar Baby. You do not get free feathers if you choose option 2. But yeah, like Spurt said, I always feel bad when I see that somebody I know that I consider a couch friend, dirty couch friend, and I see one of them streamed and I forgot, or I fell asleep, and then I don't see it. It's like Steve had a good one like last week where he turned back into Jeff, you know, his emo counterpart, and I fucking fell asleep before that thing came on. I was done for the day. Like I said, stressful plus boring job. You know, sometimes that just wipes me the fuck out. And so I missed that, and I was like, God damn it. So I try to like watch it later, and you know how hard it is. Like, even when you genuinely have an affinity for the people putting effort into going live and doing something, it's hard to like just go back and watch it, on demand, because you're not part of the live stream anymore. You're not interacting with people in the chat anymore. It's just, you almost feel like just, I'm a lone psychopath watching my friend talk to himself with a doll on his lap. Like that's normal. What if someone came in here, like right now, it's like poor old Spurg is like, this hot bitch kicks his fucking door open right now. And he's like, God damn it, what the fuck are you watching? Now he's got to explain it. Now, if he's watching it live, you go, but it's okay, it's live. I'm interacting with the chat that's interacting with this clown with the doll on his lap. And then she's like, that's fucking okay. I'm going to suck that fucking dick to your eyes roll in the back of your fucking head. You're going to come harder than you ever did, you fucking snake homo. And that's what would happen. But in the other universe where this hot bitch goes to Spurg's house, kicks the fucking door, and what the fuck are you doing? He's like, oh, I'm watching this guy. He's got a doll on his lap. And then it's just like, is it fucking live? Are you interacting with the chat at least? No, it's on demand. I can't even see the chat. Chat is disabled for the stream for some reason. She's gonna give him a disgusted look and slam the fucking door and leave. That's what I don't want. I don't want anyone to go through that. I don't know how to end this segment. Just be here live and watch me live. Because then you can interact with the chat and have a good time. Or you'll end up like this. And you don't want to end up like that. Has anyone ever ordered something off of Temu?
The Bluetooth device is connected successfully.
Uy, ¿cuál es esa?
Hello, Moto.
Oh, uh-oh. Karmic is Captain Minnesota. Like what I was thinking was like, I would love it if eventually I get enough people in here that I could come up with like a cheesy name for us, like quintuplets. It's the quintuplet unite. Harley Davidsons would be too on the nose, but maybe something with Quinn. That's all I could think of. Quintuple. Oh my God, my PlayStation 5 just shut off. I thought somehow the video I just played with my PlayStation 5, because that's what I was doing. I was going to play games with you all today, but I did not do it. Yeah, that's I mean, that's the thing. I don't want to spoil it, but I think me and you are on the same page there, Spur. It's like, man, them previews and stuff, they just seem to promise so much more. I didn't go into that movie thinking, I knew they weren't going to explain everything. I knew that. I knew this was going to be we don't know why this is happening, but it's fucking happening, and that's how it was going to end. I didn't know how they were going to fill in the blanks, but I knew that's what it was going to be. We don't know what's happening, but this is what we know so far. But man, they didn't explain shit. Not even close. It's like nothing close. And that's it. I'll leave it at that. I still think it's worth one to see. I mean, fuck it. If anything, I guess, I don't know, maybe if I am coming up with a gimmick, I'll just say I'm calling it the rule of three. I'm sure someone else has called it. The best thing you can be is new and different and good. And usually you don't get all three. You get new and different, but not good. Or you get new and good, but not different. More of the same. Kind of like if there was a new Friday the 13th movie that came out, we would all be perfectly fine if it was just new and good. And good is subjective. Movies is about the only thing. It's a pretty easy subject. Troll 2 subjectively good because it's laughably bad. But with the back rooms, I still think it's good. I still think it's different. But man, I think it was just like a big dick tease. And like what I'm afraid of with back rooms is that they'll overcompensate when, and I don't believe for a second that it's not going to be a win. I don't care what anyone gives an interview about. I don't care what they say. If they say, no, there's no plans for a backroom sequel. I mean, I don't know if anyone's given any interviews yet, but they do that now and then where they'll say, oh, there's no plans. Yeah, there are. This fucking movie made way too much money for them not to start wanting to explore that universe. I have a feeling what I'm getting at long-windedly is they're going to overcompensate in sequel 2, and they're going to explain too goddamn much. Or they're going to jam things in there that oh God, why? Like they're gonna come up with instead of this just being some sort of parallel LSD universe really, I mean, think about it. You look at how everything looked in that movie and in the old creepypastas, which are actually older than what I'm about to reference. It looks like 2021 AI. You know how AI didn't get anything right in 2021. Like you could say, hey, draw me a plain room with a guy sitting in a chair at a breakfast table. And it would be like, it kind of looks like it, but holy shit, it don't. That's what Backrooms looks like. It looks like 2021 AI. And I just know in the sequel they're going to make decisions like, no, there's a tribunal of chancellors that control the Backrooms universe in a control center with buttons that they press, and I just know they're going to do something stupid and have reasons for why it exists and how it exists that no one asked for and nobody wants. Okay, I give you a jammed in character, one that I guarantee everybody went, oh, I know why you're here. Remember the black woman that showed up at the very end of Deadpool versus Wolverine? Yeah, that's what we're going to get. We're somehow going to get the black woman from Deadpool versus Wolverine as the reason for Backrooms. It'll be something cringe. It'll be awful, whatever it is. Sorry, I'm ranting, but there's 7 of you in here, so that means you must want to hear what I got to say. where you're just like, hey, who's this guy in the makeup? And then they click off and they're like, oh, I don't like this. I don't like it at all. It's not what I expected. I had to fight roaches for Cocoa Pebbles. That'll be fun. I went to visit a friend in Richmond, Virginia a few years back. A friend of mine that was still living life like it was 1996. I shit you not. I mean, he's still, he okay. All right. When I say who he looked like, I think everybody in my chat here is going to get. He looked exactly like the lead singer of the Bloodhound Gang. How he looked in the music video for Fire, Water, Burn. He looked exactly like that guy. Like khaki jeans, but super fucking baggy, and an ironic shirt. Not like a band shirt, like an ironic shirt. Like it would be like, I don't know, like the Scooby and the gang van, but they're all smoking weed. So my stuck in 1996. I mean, good guy, great guy. I think everybody would love him. But I went to go visit him a few years back. He was still living like he was fucking 21 and just moved out of his parents' house. And I went to go see him. He's like, yeah, you got to come. Anytime you're on this side of the country, come see me. So finally, I was like, hey, man, I'm actually going to be on your side of the fucking country. It'll be a little bit of an extra drive. It'll be extra 2 hours. But if you can put me up for the night, I can come hang out for a night or two. And I did. And it was fun. We went and saw some local bands play. I want to say, God damn, what was the city and state? Fuck it. I can't remember. It was somewhere in the Northeast. I'll leave it at that. And so I stayed, and then we got back to this. I was like, wow, you got a townhouse. You're doing good. And then we went in the townhouse, and you had 8 roommates. And they were all like him. They're all like, oh shit. Like, where the fuck am I sleeping, man? He's like, the floor, of course. I'm like, of course, the floor. So I had to, I got to relive how it was like being a teenager again. Because I think we've all done it. I mean, I've done it. I've spent the night at people's houses and just slept in the floor. And I got to do that again. Except this time I woke up with the worst back pain of my life because I, as an adult, slept in someone's floor. And then I was paranoid the rest of the trip that I was going to have lice or something because I slept in the floor. But it was fucking fun. Targin Night. Jeff is the best thing Josh is somewhat responsible for. Yeah, that's absolutely true. Off topic, but Barry Ribb's Twitter account could be the most underrated gibberish on the internet. You know, he comes up. I don't follow him, but he comes up every now and then, and usually it is like kind of like a random reply. Like he'll have like a random nonsensical reply to like a hot chick, and it almost seems like he's replying to a different tweet altogether. Like, let's just say it's a picture of Kat Dennings' tits, and his reply to it will be like, "I lost a boot in the war." Something. The malpractice cost, here. Yeah, that sucks. That's the thing that sucks. But here's the thing: when you fuck them at the Red Roof Inn, all you got to do is pull it out. See, what the key to back rooms pumping and dumping is, like, if you meet a girl that you're in love with and you're doing them while they're on their period, then when you do push it into their back room and you pull out, a chunk of, chocolate gold, just wipe it on the fucking sheets. The illegals that wash those sheets, no matter what you wipe on them sheets, they've seen worse. So just pull, the part that's tucked under the mattress is typically the cleanest. So if you're going to have to kind of do a dry clean, just pull that part out. And, it'll be fun. I mean, because you don't really want period blood and ass fucking turd to, like, dry on your wiener for too long. You'll get, like, I'm not going to say you're going to catch a disease or anything from it, but it can't be good for you. And what if it just starts seeping into your skin? Ugh. I mean, the smell is, it's okay. It's not the best smell on the planet. I've smelled better, but, like, you know how after you get done ass fucking a girl who's on their period and you go into the bathroom and you lie your dick on the sink. We've all done it. Everybody in here, right? Tell your fucking friends to tune in right now. I want everybody in the Dabbleverse, the Bimmy-verse, the other adjacent, the Kettle Corn universe. I want everybody to come in here right now and call me a fucking liar. Tell me you haven't put your fucking bloody dick with shit on it onto the sink of a Red Roof Inn and started doing that shameful wash. Because you're like, I'm not going to take a full shower. Round two's about to come up. So you're just in there and you're just seeing that weird look. Kind of looks like a milkshake, but with pink because of the cleaning nature of the soap pushing the blood and turd off. While you're like, yeah, I did something good in there. And then you finally get it clean enough. You're like, all right, when round two is about to start in about 5 minutes. So after round two, then you worry about taking the full-on post-prostitute shower in the bathroom. For now on, fuck it, you just pop it on the sink. And I'm actually congratulate anybody that can actually do a sink clean after that, because a lot of people just go to sleep with blood dick. And it's not hard, it's not hard to get yourself clean. Just look at this. He was preparing for the date. That's kind of what you need to do at the end of the night. Who wants a song?
I'm a like do, do. I'm a like do, do. I'm a like do, do. Này á. Thế à? Tao đến là tăng. Đó không đó. Tao đến là tăng. Tao đến là tăng. Đó không đó. Tao đến là tăng. Thấy ước u nào đút tâm. Tiếng nát xanh lá từng thiếu sâu. Ước u nào đút tâm. Tiếng nát xanh lá từng thiếu sâu. Ước u nào đút tâm. Tiếng nát xanh lá từng thiếu sâu. Ước u nào đút tâm. Tiếng nát xanh lá từng thiếu sâu. Tại kỳ nó quầy nó bởi tu. Tao thật đó. Tao đến là tăng. Tao đến là tăng. Tao đến là tăng.
I had to get a drink. Don't worry, it's not anything exciting. It's Vita Coca coconut water. Mary Ribs blocked you. I thought that guy had a thick skin. I don't know too much about him though. Oh, so. Yeah, poop on the wiener. Oh, we know, Dominic. You always bragging about poop on the wiener. Well, back to some more serious discussion here. NES Golden Gem. All right. So for a change of pace, y'all don't mind, I'll talk about a little bit of my past. I blanked out there for a second, but I'm back. So Hidden Gem, what I was trying to think of was there was a couple of games that I can't remember their fucking name. So there was a Take Two. There was a great Hidden Gem I wanted to mention. I can't remember the fucking name of the goddamn game, so I was blanking. But one of the ones that I can remember, it's like, it ain't great. There's not much to the game. Bimmy did a couple of episodes on it. And it's the old NES Friday the 13th game. I don't know why. I just dig it. You know, it ain't great. They had that classic Bimmy episode. There was a James and Mike Monday that was excellent. I thought it was very good. I thought it was very good how they kind of made fun of the map system on the game. It's like it's not intuitive at all. You can't really tell where you're going on the map unless you like just pause and unpause to bring up the map all the time until they tapped out and started putting tape onto the screen. That was pretty funny. But no, I always dug the game. I thought the music was creepy. And I agree with Bimmy that I thought the death screen was very funny, where it's like, you and your friends are fucking dead. So that's definitely one of them. Another one, I'm not saying anything new, but, Super Mario 2. I loved how the game looked. I thought that game was more fun than 3, in my opinion, even though you could do more stuff in 3. But Kevin Jimmy covered about, like, he revisited Mario 3, and he seemed to have brought up something I either forgot about or maybe I was too good at the game, because I don't remember bitching about this growing up. But it seemed like it had an unfair save system. Like, if you died too many times, you just started the whole fucking game completely over or something like that. I don't seem to remember that, so I must have not had that much of a problem with the game. I don't know. I just remember really, really liking how Mario 2 looked. And I don't know who everybody else's favorite. Mine was the fucking princess. The princess made that fucking game easy. She could fucking float. You could jump and float across the screen to do what you needed to do. There were other ones that I wanted to like more, but it was more or less the limitations of the game, where the graphics looked like shit. There was Predator, the Arnold Schwarzenegger movie Predator. I liked that game, but it looked like shit because it was on NES. There was I never fucked with Silver Surfer. I think I rented it. And the same thing from the Bimmy episode happened to me. It was like, everything kills you. This is no fun. I will never play this game again in my life. So that was short and sweet. There was my review. So I would have never been the next Bimmy. If I was going on my reviews of NES games, yeah. I died a shitload that weekend. My parents rented me that fucking game. Metal Gear. Holy shit. Now, that one was another one that, I don't know. I seem to remember people bitching that it was too hard or something. I don't remember it being too hard at all. I just remember there being some funny English that happened in that game. Like, I feel asleep. I remember seeing that as a kid going, what the fuck does that mean? And me and my friends at still was like, you play Metal Gear yet? It's like, yeah. It's like, what the fuck was that thing where the guy in the beginning where he goes, I feel asleep? Like, I think they meant to say, I think they're meaning to say, I the lone watchman on staff at this moment in time. You know, it's been a long day, and I feel like I'm falling asleep right now. I think maybe they were going for that, but they just was like, "Oh, I saw her. I fell asleep." So, that's what we got. Other NES, not many. I remember there was a Wolverine game that was pretty good, but again, the graphics were nothing, so I didn't have much fun playing it. I mean, I wanted to play any superhero game. Any, Marvel, DC, didn't matter. But the graphics would ultimately end up pissing me off because everybody was so small. Batman was fucking purple in that one game, just like how Jason was purple in Friday the 13th. So yeah, but I guess if I was going to say, it's like, what's my NES game? It's the Friday the 13th game randomly. I even ended up getting merchandise from that game that they retroactively started selling at places like FYE. They sold that purple Jason figure. And again, I think you guys heard me say this enough already on this thing. It's up in the Northeast. It's collecting dust in storage. I'm probably never going to get it again. But if I do, goddamn, if I do, that will be a great episode of you looking at shit that I own. Look at the shit that I own that I haven't got to see in almost 10 years. Yes. Yes, fucking a girl on her period and ass fucking her is like discovering chocolate and peanut butter. You're correct. Oh, yes. I'm going to read this Dominique's hotel room. My greatest hotel move was wiping my ass with one of the towels, then folding it up perfectly and redeploying it and hiding the shit stain. So the people that came in to clean, they had that moment where they looked at that perfectly put up towel and they thought to themselves, it's like, well, obviously he didn't take a shower. I could save myself 1 second of time by just leaving that towel there. And there's probably a 50-50 chance that they saw anything that didn't look like it got used and said, fuck it. We'll just leave it. That's one less thing that we got to do. Like, I remember me and some of my friends, we did a road trip to go to a WWE pay-per-view and the next night's Raw. And I don't know if hotels still do this. And this wasn't a sketchy hotel, but like we were all piling up. We did 4 to a room. So me and my friends got 4 in one room and 4 in another room. And I don't know. I don't know if they still do that shit or not. Oh, it's my fucking train of thought. But like I always would think about like no, I like how I thought you said redeploying it. You made it sound like better that way. I redeployed the towel. Incognito, I redeployed the towel. Oh, crimson chocolate helmet. That's delicious. I don't know, man. it depends on the day. If you didn't do the there's something about Mary where you try to crank one out beforehand, for me, round 2 is pretty immediate after. Depends on how the day went. Like if it was a work day, yeah, that might be different. But if it was like a Saturday and I woke up at fucking noon, nah, round 2 is gonna be pretty quick. You died of dysentery. Hurrah, English! Thank you for coming. I feel asleep. Final boss came by. Oh, it kind of makes sense. I mean, we're talking about games. You have to name the final boss. If only I was talking about English I saw spoken from a final boss that I could think of this second. I know there's like good examples. I mean, that's one thing that we bring up all the time when we talk about the AVGN universe is like Bimmy and Jimmy, and other items. But one that was spoken from a boss. No. Well, I mean, it's not really a boss thing, but I think everybody in here knows about the old Darth Vader do not want. I don't really have that many, but the ones I have, they're very good. They're very good. They're very professional. If anything, you get good tips from them. You have the ones that can sing. That's great. That's very uplifting. You have ones that can point you in the right direction on, like, if you need auto part repair.
My name is Tina. I'm from China. I have a lot of engines here. Many engines in my factory. They are very complete. They are very nobility. If you need many engines, you can find me. I hope you can find me. I hope you can choose me. I hope you can take them.
Now, Final Boss better not have noped out of here before he saw that. If you like English, you better have loved that. And if he noped out, somebody better bring him back, tell him to rewind for 30 seconds, and watch Tina and her factory. She's saying factory. Quit being nasty. She's not saying a mean word. She would never fucking say anything mean.
胜者为王，败者寇使。手下菠萝你足够大，菠萝你太优秀，你给我来个菠萝咒。
菠萝，你同意我吃你吗？如果你不同意，你可以挣扎、
尖叫、逃跑。我数10个数，10。
The Gagger Demon is looking for some bad boys. Oh, on the Gagger Demon. Oh.
Let's see what's going on in the chat. Be sure to share with your friends, your family, your enemies, your proctologist's secret girlfriend with the smelly fingers. Drop a like. Put something in the comments. What did you like about tonight's stream? I'll be sure to review those comments and reply individually to each one of them. To this day, those big podcasts still do that shit where they act like they fucking look at the comments. I mean, we all know none of them do. None of them do. None of them do. They've all turned their backs on us. They don't care if we die right now. I care about every fucking one of you.
And y'all need to stop saying that people is lazy and don't want to work. Cause truth be told, baby, we just tired of being slaves.
That's right. I think Dominique's saying if he goes to round 3, he's I'm not putting words in your mouth, just like you're probably not putting anything in anyone's mouth at round 3. But round 3, a lot of people are wet noodling it. They're just pushing the noodle. They're pushing the noodle toward the lasagna noodles. And it's not really doing much. You're just kind of moving them around a little bit, but nothing's like actually like, going in there. And it's like, dude, do I just need to give up at this point? Round 3, round 3 is like make believe penthouse letter shit. I think until you hit like, I don't know, age 60, I think all of us have round 1 and round 2 in us. Round 3, I don't see how anyone's having a good time. I think you're just trying to prove a fucking point. You're trying to go for round 3, unless round 3, you're like your mind is set on it, and you're at a red roof inn, and it's a red roof inn that in the same parking lot is the sketchiest, like, trucker gas station you can think of. And you're like, well, in that trucker gas station, you know what they have in there? You know what the number 1 item they sell inside of the trucker gas station is? Yeah, that's right. It's gas station dick pills. So if you're going to go for round 3, then you've got to trudge across the always raining parking lot with your dick tucked into your waistband so no one can see it. And you're going to go in there, hello, sir, you're arbitrator of the gas station. I'd like to purchase your finest gas station dick pills. I'm going to have consensual heterosexual intercourse at the Red Roof Inn right across this rainy parking lot. And just rolling the dice, then you might have round 3 and it might be the best round 3 of your life, or you might have just ended up just taking LSD. Yeah, I think Tiffany Fong could get us all to round 3. Thank you. I've always thought about that. It's like, I don't bring a lot to the table. I'm not the smartest. I'm not the fastest. But I've got that charisma. I've got that X factor. And to achieve those big things, that's when you go into the Flying J. You go to the Flying J's automatic doors as they swing open. And there they are. They hit the light just right, and you hear a ding. And there's your gas station dick pills at an affordable price. That's one thing that has been spared by inflation over the years, is like you haven't seen like a dramatic increase in the price of gas station dick pills. They've stayed pretty consistent. I mean, you see some things that have doubled in price. If you go back to 2019, Tostino's pizzas that were pretty much my favorite pizzas were also coincidentally the cheapest of them all at 94 cents at Walmart. Not even $1, 94 cents. And now they've doubled in price. I don't think that's happened with gas stations. I think they have figured out the science of keeping costs low to keep the customer happy. That's just my 2 cents there. Oh, horny goat weed, does that one work? I mean, I don't want anyone to call themselves out. Well, I mean, most of y'all are, you haven't been on stream. I mean, I would tell you if I took it, I have no shame or decorum. No decorum. I might have some shame, but no decorum. But if horny goat weed worked, I would definitely try it just to be like, yeah, it did the job. It did it. Sometimes you got to take stuff like that when the fucking prostitute don't look like her picture. Oh, thank fucking God somebody somehow found Nodak, because I've been bitching about this all night. Ain't nobody going to hit that fucking like button until Nodak gets in here, brings the fucking hammer down. And even though it's Nodak 701, forever I look at Nodak and I see Hordak, the evildoer from the She-Ra He-Man universe, which is one of the few times I've ever thought, it's like, man, you'd think She-Ra would have gotten the short stick when it came to cool looking villains, but fucking Hordak was cool as hell looking. I mean, I don't know what the fuck he was, just a muscular evil demon looking man. I thought Hordak looked cooler than Skeletor. So I know it's too late now, but just a reminder. I always, when I read Nodak's name, I'm always thinking I'm talking to Hordak from She-Ra. Oh, that's the thing, pal. God damn, you're right. Yeah, that third try, just you're wet noodling, just smacking it, just smacking your you're smacking your cream cheese shell to mama's lasagna. Just stirring that lasagna around, but you're not able to scoop any up. You don't have enough. You don't have enough to scoop it up. You kind of push it around a little bit. Well, a fucking bitch just lies there, judging you. She's just telling you, fuck my period, pussy. What the fuck is wrong with you? Can't you get your dick hard? What's wrong? Look at my bleeding pussy. It's just oozing blood and mucus. Why aren't you hard? She's doing this. She's like, look at it. Look at it. Look at all this blood and mucus pouring out of me. Just pouring out onto my red roof-end bed sheets. And you're not fucking hard yet? There's something wrong with you. Something wrong with you, not me. So don't just be prepared. I think you should proactively stop into the Flying J before your festivities anyway. God, just flipping it around. I haven't had that cheap pizza. I'll have to see if they have that at Walmart. But when in doubt, there's that. I mean, Amazon Fresh has an Amazon pizza that's $1, and it's pretty good, especially for $1. I mean, it's life sustaining, but barely. I mean, if they have them in stock, you could eat 2 of them a day and stay alive for the foreseeable future. I haven't had it. Yeah, well, Costco hot dogs and they're stable. Also Costco's you might have seen this. It went a little viral. This one, I just call him a scientist. I don't know his job title. He broke down Kirkland's signature headache pills, the cost between them and the other brands, cost between that and Kroger and CVS and how much per pill. And he broke down, it's the Kirkland signature headache pills come out to literally 0.0001 of a cent a pill versus all the other ones. CVS was the most cost inflammatory, you pay I'm just making this up, $40 for a bottle of CVS Pharmacy headache medicine, or you could get Kirkland's Signature headache medicine. That's the exact same ingredients from the exact same factory and everything, the way this dude broke it down. And you're paying like $1 for the same amount of pills with the same amount of ingredients, the same amount everything. That's like literally the only difference is where you're buying them from. And it goes beyond that. I mean, that's just the example, the headache medicine, but there's other examples of that too, where it's like, well, I'm buying the same exact medicine from here. I'm sure there's like the Kirkland Signature hard-on medicine that you could get. Here's how you have, Blue Chew and, and all those other brands that kind of do the sound alike. I think you said that in Italian. You're al dente spaghetti, sir. That's my Italian impression. It was very good. Man, that's the funny thing. I saw this one fucking guy. He was wet noodling it in a porn, and it was a double penetration scene, and he was supposed to be the one going in the ass, and it wasn't fucking happening. He was just doing this. He was, while the poor guy on his back was just like, I guess I'm doing all the heavy lifting there, Fred. They're like, it's when the day, it's, oh no, tomorrow's call sheet says I'm fucking the whore in the ass in the double penetration scene. You need to do whatever you need to do to make sure you're ready to go for that, because that's a lot harder to cut around. Yeah. There's yeah, I mean, that's the trend of the week is the Kool-Aid pineapple people. I mean, I'm sure by the end of this week there's going to be at least one death from it. It's going to be pretty repulsive too.
Okay, I'm going to play a sound and you tell me the first thing you think of. Okay. All right. Racism. Oh, I haven't played a sound yet. That was the...
Ooh, what's this? I don't think I've played this.
I just want to take this opportunity to congratulate superstar A.B. Hernandez on her amazing victory. She put it all out there. She put it all on the line, and she came through, and she came through big for me. I'm happy to say that I bet over $5,000 on her winning the high jump, and it paid off. Thank you so much. And just a message for all you bigots out there, as well as you gamblers, never bet against the trans.
Huh. Shocking words from Joe.
This morning, I came to my local school playground to talk to children about sex and gender. No, I'm not a teacher, but I know for sure they're not learning any of these lessons in their school. And I want to change that. Unfortunately, the principal came out and told me to leave. I refused, naturally. She then said she was going to call the police. How unfortunate. But here's a promise I make to you right now. Whether it's a child in kindergarten or a police officer, if they meet me here on this playground, they're going to get a lesson in sex and gender. Do the work. Get out there, go to your local playground, start a conversation.
We do not endorse messages such as that. That was paid programming. I am obligated to play that.
Practice for my Rangers suit up and morphing.
Shouldn't hesitate. Only going. It's morphin' time. Fat Ranger power.
That's very good. I'm convinced. I thought I was watching the old TV show. I don't know what you all thought. That's what'll deter them. You know, you just give to the principal's office, you know, oh, you up to your old hijinks again, talking to the school children about gender. Don't do that. Do not do that. And don't let them talk to you about it either. They come up to you, just start running. Jesus Christ. Is this one? This might be a hot chick.
Men only want one thing, and it's fucking disgusting.
Wash it then.
Well, yeah. To each their own. I mean, wash it, don't wash it. I mean, if we're down there, really, how bad would it have to fucking reek? I mean, all right, so you're again, I'm sorry, guys. We're turning the car around. We're going back to the Red Roof Inn. You're at the Red Roof Inn. It's Petaluma clock. You're pulling down, you're like, that kind of made a noise. Kind of sounded like pulling a Band-Aid off. Kind of crunchy, right? So, as you get them off, right? Like, how repulsive. Like, is there a 1 to 10 scale on how bad it would have to just stink before you would say, no, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it at all, sir. I'm tucking her back up into the waistband and closing the jeans up and putting my suspenders back around my shoulders as people my age all wear the suspenders, and I'm getting back into my automobile of choice and getting out of here. No sex for you, woman. Well, is there a smell bad enough? I'm telling you, this fucking bitch could be queefing the nastiest blood clots I ever seen. Blood clots that look like fetuses, and I could be shooting them out like a goddamn machine gun too. Just queef after queef of blood clot baby fetuses, just smacking the fucking wall and like sticking there for a minute before they just plop. Before I would even think of like even delaying the action. I'm still gonna be frantically. So I don't know. Would any of you like to share any horror stories that you may have had, or you are in the process of taking off some possibly inebriated woman's crunchy, bloody panties, and maybe it smelled so bad that you said, I need to rethink my life choices. If you do, drop me a comment. I've motorboated some. Oh boy, that's beautiful. Dominique the Hung says, I've motorboated some expired. I thought it said cold tacos. that said I motorboated some expired coal tacos in my early 20s. So when I first read it, what I would picture was some fucking whore. And you got her ass cheeks spread as far apart as you can. And you're like, oh, this goddamn cunt has not wiped. I don't care. I'm in my 20s. I'm invincible. but what you wrote is still good. But expired cod tacos is just a banger too. But just imagine, this woman she is done started on our date. This young lady, this whose father I met and shook his hand and looked him right in the eyes and said, "Your daughter's in good hands with me, sir. You have my word, a word as a sane man with a monocle, that your daughter is in good hands." That in just a mere couple of hours, she's on all fours with her ass cheeks spread apart, and she's like, oh, you're fucking shardy asshole. Adam named this episode "Your Shardy Asshole." The good ones are great. The bad ones still got hate. Adam named this episode "The Good Ones Are Great. The Bad Ones Still Got Hate." Oh fuck. This is great. Had a girl queef a little blood bubble once, but I told her it's cool because it means she won't get rid. It's true, because that queef bubble, if you were pre-cumming, that queef bubble snatched up the pre-cum into the force field of the bubble, and as she queefed it out of her body and it started floating in between you and the girl's face, and you both looked at it as it was like floating away, kind of like you were looking at Tinkerbell at the same time. You're like, well, sayonara, pre-cum, not going to be born, baby. So, and as we all know, if a queef bubble carries your pre-cum baby away, it's not the same thing as an abortion. So you're good, and you're still going to heaven in the eyes of the Lord. Oh, that's good. Oh God, yeah. But but now James, and you know, and I know, and everybody here knows, it's like the nasty, the good sex stories aren't any good. They're not fun to tell. It's like the fucking dreidel spinner where I work. Like, he tries to brag about all the hot pussy he got. It's not any fun to hear about those stories because the guy's like, he's too young, so he's trying to make sure he's telling the story in a way that makes him look cool and like a fucking stud. Ain't nobody want to hear that shit. It's not cool. Everybody's like, yeah, that's cool, man. I'm glad you got laid. Hooray. Who cares? No one cares. And unless you're showing me pictures, not that I want to see too much of a coworker in their fucking business, but like, unless you're showing me pictures of the chick, then you can say all night and day that the girl was hot and everything, but like, the nasty stories are the best ones of all. The girl that had diarrhea immediately after you coming in her ass. That's the fucking story I want to hear. I want to hear about how the girl waddles on the way to the bathroom and you heard that fucking cum fart from like 20 feet away. That's the story I want to hear. I don't want to hear about the beautiful woman that looks like Jennifer Aniston and the romantic music that you played as roses were laid all around the bed at the Hilton as you made passionate but beautiful and pressure-filled love all night long. Just just enjoying each. No one wants to hear that. We want to hear the girl fucking farting and just one girl. Me and this one girl went to fucking Subway because I'm a high roller, right? And I I just got a foot long pizza sub. I'm a basic bitch, but she got the fucking tuna. And listen, you do what you want with your godless life, you bunch of agnostic Jews. You do what you want. But life is too short to take any chances on the fucking Subway tuna melt. So, but this fucking bitch did. Then she really wanted. I think it wasn't absinthe. It was a very high alcohol content drink, not absinthe. It had a name. I bet one of you all could just guess the thing in the chat if you wanted to. But she really wanted, and it was so high alcohol that I couldn't get it in the state that we were in. We had to drive fucking 2 hours, but we were horned up because we had that delicious Subway dinner, and it was so romantic. We were horned up, and we wanted to get boozed up like crazy. So she was like, let's go to liquor store in, I think it was South Carolina. It was like, let's go to XYZ nameless liquor store in South Carolina, get this drink of some kind that's super, super fucking high alcohol content, like 50% alcohol, something like that, and then get a hotel and just fuck like fucking crazy all night. And I'm like, hell yeah, you stupid fucking bitch. I can't wait to fucking do that. Let's do that. So we're just going down the fucking highway. I'm fingering her in a car. I'm driving a Camaro and fingering a bitch. That's what you do when you own a Camaro, is you drive down the road, you're fingering a whore. And so I'm driving down the road, I'm fingering this goddamn bitch, and we finally get to this liquor store. We get the drink. I paid for it with the same hand that had that girl's pussy juice on it. Give the guy the money, leave. We go to the hotel. We get down to business, and this goddamn disgusting bitch, man, if you could have saw her tits, they were great. Don't get me wrong, but she puked that fucking melt up. She puked it. Okay, remember when Dr. Brindle, he teleported that fucking dog or the monkey? I think it was the dog, and the dog, when it teleported into the other pod, it was inside out. Well, she puked up that tuna melt, and it was inside the fucking. It just came out, and it was all over the bed and on her fucking tits. So we ended up the rest of the night just drunk, cleaning up the room. It was awful. I'm telling you. You can take your chances. You can gamble in Las Vegas, but if you gamble on the tuna melt at Subway, you're gonna fucking lose. That's it. That was fucking it. Oh, it was Everclear. It was fucking Everclear, James. You master hacker. You must have been the one that left that USB in my brain that one time. Oh Lord! But those are the stories you come here for, and the stories that I want to read that you all write back to me. So let me scroll back up a little bit, read some of this filth. Dummy had a girl queef. Okay, had a girl queef, blood bowl. I told her it was cool. This means she won't get pregnant. Oh my God! Oh, you mean your fucking girlfriend was in the room listening to this shit just a minute ago? Well, at least it was an adult. I just don't want a child walking into the room hearing this shit. Anyway, my ex squirted so hard once that she shit, and she got it on my flip phone because I was recording it back in the day. So, I mean, I got a prop for that. Oh, well, where is it? Well, because I have the modern day flip phone. I mean, for the most part, I use a tablet for my phone, but I have the new Motorola flip phone because for my real phone number, it just makes life easier. Just close the fucking thing up, put it in my front pocket. I'm good to go. But I do have a SIM card or a digital SIM card on my tablet. So I have phone call and texting capabilities on that. But I just see you now, it's just like, flip. Like, oh yeah, you fucking bitch. Oh yeah, you fucking bitch. I'm taping you right now. Oh yeah. Oh, you're about to squirt? Okay, let me get down there. Let me get down there. Oh yeah, you're gonna squirt. Now I'm gonna record this on my modern day flip phone so I can masturbate to it later when we're not I don't even have I don't have service on this phone. This is my work phone, and I don't have service on it, but they don't know that because they think they can get a hold of me, and they can't. But they've never tried. But it said I've got a like on the Bumble. Something tells me it's a nightmare. Let's see if it is somebody that looks good. If it is, I'll show you. That one's got some tits. This one looks like a bitch. Oh, God, I hope it's not. Oh, God, don't be this one. Please, God, don't be this one. It wasn't that one. Because it would have said, you just missed a match. Oh, yeah. Yeah, black woman. This woman's fine. She just looks normal. I don't want to show her. That might embarrass her. If it would have been a comically funny one, I would have shown them. But like, I had one that tried to match with me that was a full-blown stunning and brave transgender person recently. I think I screenshotted it. Let me see if I can find it. If it's not too far back, I'm not going to sit here dead silent scrolling forever, I promise. But let me just see if it's on here. I think I backed it up to Amazon. God damn it, get off of this. I don't know what you're on. I just want to go to all pictures. Let's see. That's me at wrestling. It's me in Chicago. What's that? No, that's not it. It would be right here if I still have it. I still have it because I don't think I deleted it. Oh, God, it's right here. Oh, God, this is not the funny one, but this one's like, I'll read it first. I mean, actually, the picture's not that funny, but like, it says it's a woman. It says its name is Chelsea, and they're so, whatever this means, they are solo, but they are poly, one partner, queer, looking for a compassionate friends with benefits, always on the hunt for a bi boy always on the hunt for a bi boy for them and their boyfriend to play with. Oh God, boyfriend is a top. I'm a switch. So I think this might be a man. You know what I mean. A quote unquote man. Let's see if it shows up on the thing. The picture's in black and white, so it kind of just ends up looking like a picture of Morrissey, no matter how I turn the phone. I don't know. It looks like Morrissey. Yeah. Now, the really funny one, I think I deleted it. I think I got too repulsed looking at it and I said, nah, I got to get rid of you. I can't look at you no more. I can't look at you no more with filth in my eyes. Girlfriend was blowing me and I wanted to go down her. I blurted out, oh no, did you? That's hilarious. Pale's girlfriend was blowing me. No, not me. Bill, and I wanted to go down on her. I blurted out, I want to suck your dick. I got it. Everclear. That was good. You somehow read my mind. I think now that you say 151, I think that was it. Man, shit, dude. I remember I didn't even have that much of it because, I was the dude. I was like, I got to make sure. I want to get a little drunk, but I want to make sure that when it's time to put on the Broadway performance, that I'm ready. And, oof. Tuna melt Friday night. That was a bad night. I'm just saying. Oh, I used to work at a weed grow. I got some 99% pure THC oil. It was pure white. Little girl I was hooking up with have a dab, and she started having a cough flashback and asked if I was there to oh my God, God. Damn, that is fucking dark. She got really scared, had to get talked off the ledge. Holy shit. That's the thing. It's like, to me, I don't know, maybe it's an older generation thing, but I think the purely crazy ones, like what Dominic just described, I think those are like going away, because Tuna Melt Girl was a girl like that. Like if I would have if I would have had a story about Tuna Melt Girl and said that story, if he was talking about Tuna Melt, I mean, I guess that's what her name was. I'll just call it, this ex-girlfriend is Tuna Melt. If he was talking about Tuna Melt, I wouldn't have been shocked. Tuna Melt was like that. Tuna Melt would be like 1 minute, wanting butt fucked in the back of a fucking barn, and then the next minute, how do I know you? I don't know. Maybe the crazy ones are starting to expire, or they're expiring themselves. I don't know. I don't hear as many of these complete lunatics anymore. Like, I mean, in our universe, we would be talking about a certain comedian woman that will remain nameless that has dated a couple of our streamer friends, and we'll just say that we know who we're talking about. It's like, it seems like the stories we've heard from our streamer friends, about this person, they seem to come from this generation of women that you got to worry about. Like I was with someone that was how am I gonna word this? I don't want this to sound too fucking dark. It was dark, but she was the type of woman, she would be madly in love, like psychotically in love, like, hey, go to Taco Bell and pick me up some food, and I'll be like, sure, what do you want? And I'd go, all right, I'll be back in 15 minutes, because I was madly in love with her too, and like on the way there, she would call me, where are you at? Are you cheating on me? Like, oh, I'm not even at Taco Bell yet. I mean, Taco Bell drive-thru. I'm not even through the drive-thru yet. She would have called me 3 times, and by the time I got back with her Taco Bell, she was convinced that I cheated on her, and would start to threaten to accuse me of working at a grape factory if she ever found out that I cheated on her. And I mean, this bitch fucking meant it. And that's how, and this is like within the space of like 30 minutes. And it's shock. And I mean, a lot of people don't take that seriously, especially when you don't want to get into all the dirty details of like a really serious fucking conversation when we're having fun here. But yeah, man, I think we've all had a turn with at least someone that bad before, where we all got some war stories. But yeah, this one that I was with, I'll have to think of a name for a code name, because got to be careful. Because if we're talking about people that are not public figures, you got to have a code word, and you got to stick with the code word. You can't be fucking lazy and like be using the code word a couple of times and then start dropping the real name, or you're going to get in some trouble. Just take it from me, in the line of business that I'm in, I know how this goes if it goes bad. But like, yeah, start at minute 1, madly in love. Could you get me some Taco Bell, my love? Where are you? Are you cheating on me? Who are you with right now? Is this a joke? I'm on my way to Taco Bell for you. Are you sure? Are you sure you're not trying to see that one girl I saw you talking to? Unless this bitch works at fucking Taco Bell. Does the girl that you're cheating on me with, that I'm making up in my brain right now, does this fucking bitch work at goddamn Taco Bell? You motherfucker. It's like, okay, I'm not, I swear to God, do you want, for your Mexican pizza, do you want the regular hot sauce or the fire hot sauce? Oh, I want the fire hot sauce. Just make sure to get at least 5. And I'm like, oh, thank God. Okay, she landed the plane. She's back to being normal again. Then I get back, honey, I'm home with your Mexican pizza, and at a minimum 5 of the fire hot sauces. I know the fucking, take your fucking dick out. Let me fucking see it. I know the fucking cheating on me. I'm gonna say you work at the grape factory if I find out. And then you wonder why I'm on the internet in clown makeup. all you can do is laugh. I don't know why you people want to hang out with me, but I'm glad you fucking do. Again, you all are my therapy. This is a totally different type of stream, I guess. I don't fucking know. I like the people that come by. I consider all of you a friend. I like to do this at least every Friday and Sunday, because I don't know who's going to show up. It's not about how gigantic an audience is or nothing like that. It's fun to tell these stories too, even dark ones, but I much prefer to tell the smelly pussy stories. Girls are just bigger than others. Oh God, I gotta read this. This is a dark one. Yeah, she started crying. I was freaking out too, because I thought she was going to tell the police somebody works at the grape factory. So he just, goddamn motherfucker. I know you're telling a story similar to one of mine. This same one. We were together and living together. And she picked a fight with me. I mean, picked one out of the clear blue. Oh God. I mean, it was something as stupid as this. It's not this exactly, but it was pretty close. It was like we had just got done hooking up, and she was like, "Hey, do you want to watch Twilight or something like that?" And I was like, I guess. That was how my reaction was, like that. It wasn't like anger. It was like, I guess. And she flipped like that. She's like, we just got done making love, and you can't do something for me, something that's important to me. You know, Twilight is one of my favorite movies of all time. You can't do something like that for me. If you can't do something like that for me, then what else can't you do for me? I mean, why don't you just get the fuck out of here? You know what? In fact, if you don't get the fuck out of here, I'm gonna call the fucking cops and tell the fucking cops that you work second shift at the grape factory, and I don't know who the fuck you are. I mean, it went that dark, and it went that dark quick. And this person that I was with, again, older me, would love to talk to younger me and just be like, listen, man, the pussy you're going to get is epic. You're going to think about this pussy the rest of your life. But there's 23 other hours in the day. And you are really not going to like those other 23 other hours in the day as long as you're with this person. So, you might want to just go through door number 2 and just hope for the best, because who knows what the alternate universe would have been. But so yeah. You know. Another dark story from Dominic. Oh my Lord, Dominic, some dark ones today. Dominic made out with a chick at Sublime concert. Back to ska. Made out with a chick at Sublime concert, and after I was done, some dude came up to me and said he saw her making out with his friend right before. That's not that bad. I thought you were getting ready to be. I thought this was getting ready to be like some gigantic weightlifter man with tons of tattoos came up to me and swung me around and said, "Hey there, young man. I don't much appreciate you making out with my girlfriend as I watched for the past 10 minutes. I just got over here and I'm here to tell you did something just nasty. And I'm upset about it. And I'm thinking about fisticuffs." That was going to be a story like that. Not like basically a bro looking out for another bro going like, "Hey man, you think that's girlfriend material? She ain't." Yeah, you get paid minimum wage at the grape factory. Yes, this is the grape factory that fucks you. You don't get fucked for the minimum wage. It fucks you for the minimum wage. I don't know, A. Thanks for coming back. A, are you still here right this second? If you are, just type something in the chat. If you talk to Stealth, because I think you dipped out. If you talk to Stealth, if he goes live, just tell him to send me a message, and I'll be happy to hop on with him if he wants a guest. If he's wanting to have like a fun, sit down with somebody that he knows will be cool with him. He should know. We've known each other now for a little over a year. He knows I just want to have if he wants me to come on with him sometime, to let me know, and it'll just be a fun talk. As long as he wants to have like a fun talk and no dramatics. He gets a little. I would tell him, if he's here right now, I know you get dramatic sometime, buddy. Let's just have some fun. Let's have fun on the internet. We could get hit by a fucking bus tomorrow. But I like the guy. I know he pisses off everybody. But I like the guy. How can you not like him? I haven't seen Deft in a goddamn long time. Women pick fights with their boyfriends as randomly frequently. Oh yeah, yeah. I think we're talking the same language here, Dominic. It's like I think you've dated a lot of the same tuna melts that I've dated, where they will it's just a good day. I had a great day at South Padre Island. And like we got to South Padre Island, that's at the bottom of Texas near Mexico. Great party town, fun. We were young, had all tons of energy. We had a perfect day. I mean, this day couldn't have went any fucking better. We weren't rich by any means. I mean, it's funny. It's like, it's weird to think, but it's like I make more money right now than I guarantee me and her together made, and but your dollar went a lot further back then too. But like, I remember we had a perfect day. We didn't even spend that much money. We'd have to eat somewhere cheap, better than McDonald's or Subway, but not much. Hanging out at the beach. There was a retro-ish record store that we shopped at, where, if James is still in here, I think you are, it's like I got a fucking 2 ultra rare, at least at the time, ultra rare Fear Factory CDs. One was really just Fear Factory related. There was a couple of Fear Factory songs that were instrumentals that were created for a PlayStation 1 or PlayStation 2. I think it was PlayStation 1 car game, Carmageddon. I don't know if anyone played it, but Carmageddon had 3 official Fear Factory instrumentals on there that you couldn't get anywhere else, because this was before you could make instrumentals yourself and have them sound like they came from the studio. Anyway, I don't want to go down that road too far, but it was the soundtrack to Carmageddon and a Fear Factory ultra rare. It was a single. And it was a single that only had like 500 pressings. I'm sorry, I'm blanking on the song right now. But I was like, holy fucking shit. I never thought I would see these things. And then there they were right in front of me, brand new. They weren't even used. Carmageddon soundtrack in this ultra rare 1 of 500 single. And I was like, fuck yeah. And I got that. And on the way back, she was like asking me what I thought about the day, and I was talking about the day, and then she turned it into her. She was like, I'm not really hearing you say too much about how much of a great time you had with me today. I'm hearing about all the great stuff you got to do today. So if any of you have had a fight, had someone make up a fight on you on the spot about something like that, you know how it's like, it doesn't matter what you say. They made up their mind that this is the fight that they want to have. You can, even if you're on your game, you're like, yeah, I was getting to that. I was getting to, all the great stuff me and you got to do today. And really, it's to your credit that today went perfect. To your credit. Not even me. I don't want any credit. It was all you. They want to have that fight. So, yeah. I mean, I've got at least a dozen different stories that all go like that. We did this. It was great. On the way back, she decided I didn't compliment her enough. Blah, blah, blah. I'm going to say you're the shift manager at the local grape factory unless you get out of my car right now on this highway. Ugh. Those are the stories that kids don't want to tell about, like, why they don't try so hard to, like, meet meet their next girlfriend because we're like, you don't know if the next one is just another one of them. Like there's obviously it's a girl manager at a Hot Topic around here, really into me, and I like to go into that Hot Topic because it's the fucking closest one where I get to look at my Cannibal Corpse shirts and my fear, and she is really fucking into me. I can 100% tell she's another one of them. And I'm like, and as great as this girl fucking looks, and yeah, she's a big titty goth girl with a great big old ass, the adult me is finally going, dope. This one is the one. This one's the one that's, no, stay away. Stay away. They give you all like just a smidge of perspective here.
Hey, can I just get the girlfriend experience?
Yeah, $20. All right.
Fucking put it inside the fucking dishwasher? Are you insane? What is wrong with you?
I'm sorry.
Genuinely, what is wrong with you? I'm asking you.
Oh, nothing.
Oh, you don't know? You don't know? Oh my god!
Is this what it's like to have a girlfriend?
Yeah, of course.
Oh, that's not... I'm gonna actually just download an app.
What is this?
This is my bike I was telling you about.
I thought you had an actual motorcycle.
This is an actual motorcycle.
This is a hunk of plastic.
No, it's not. You just can't handle the real deal.
So you're a goth poser and a biker poser?
Did you just call me a goth poser?
Look, I mean, are you even at least good at writing?
Man, that girl's acting, and yeah. Sorry, I lost my place. You know what happened? I rambled too much, but thankfully I still got some more Vita Coca with extra coconut water. No, baby, I don't work that shift. I called in sick. And they go, oh God, I ain't working. Yeah, we don't want to end up at the license plate factory because there's no wage there. You know what the wage there is? You getting butt fucked by black men. That's what you get paid at the license plate factory is black dick. Saw a normal guy holding hands with a legit. Oh my God! I saw a normal guy holding hands with a legit Down syndrome girl, but her body was an absolute 10-10. Jesus. Yeah. I don't know who these people are, but there have been people posting like these bikini girl videos on like Twitter and shit. And I don't know if they're using like a filter and giving the girl Down syndrome face. But I'm like, oh, what the fuck is this? Yeah, James. James is right. Just, we got to give him some slack. We all have our days. Yeah, I think, it would be fun. What would be funny is if, like, me and Dominique, let's say hypothetically, we both end up at that concert and he shows me pictures of some of his exes, and I'm like, that's fucking Lisa. Holy shit. We've both changed that oil. That would be an awkward conversation to have with somebody. It's like, hey, you butt fucked her too. Now, she didn't make you pull out. I mean, it was butt fucking after all. You can't give her a butt baby. Those haven't been invented by the transsexuals yet. Oh, as long as they aren't mud sharks, James. James, I think, is commenting on the CDs. Yeah, nice. I think I know which one. A maxi single soundtrack thing. Yeah, it was something like that. Obviously, again, I'm sounding like a broken record. I've got it in storage in the Northeast. I'm in Texas, nowhere near the Northeast. Girl asked me why I'm hung in the chat with only 4 people and says, you're hardly in the greatest room. So the girl came back. Why are you hanging out in this fucking chat? Why don't you leave? There's not enough people in this chat to warrant your attention. I'm a girl with bosoms. You need to leave this chat. Yes. And to the 4 people, barely look at how many people show. Yeah. I don't. I just want to see the people that I like on the internet. If they do that, yeah. You know, when hot chicks fart and I have to pretend I don't like it. That's the part that we gotta, oh, you and your farting, I'm so mad. But deep down, you're not. And bosoms, they are everywhere. That's the thing. Try as you might, you'll never escape those big, 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 juicy, gorgeous bosoms. No matter where you go, you turn your head to the left, you turn your head to the right, or at any point during your day, you might have some bosom smack you right in the face or, crush something that you love. Hey, on that note, I think it's time for us to say our goodbyes. So if everybody here today could, just do your plugs. Where can we find you? Where can we find you? Oh, you're the doll. You're the doll that lives here with me. It's like the doll will just be on this couch right here, and I think that'll probably be about it. I have to get into the shower. I have to clean the filth and today's bad language off of me. So I want to thank everybody for coming by today. Hope you had fun. Hope you laughed. Hope you found something to, get you through the dark days. Well, I don't know how to end the stream. I'll be back on Friday. It might just be me. I could have guests. I'll definitely have videos. Hopefully I have guests so I can set up the videos and play them a little bit. Right now I'm just flying blind. Anyway, goodbye.